Welcome in, noobs. Congrats on first. Wait, I might have had the mic mute backwards. I don't know. Congrats on first, noobs. Welcome in. Want to do the new redeem and unbuild your Noel? If you do that, I will ban you. Bark, welcome in. Not be able to hear for another. I will give you a wave in chat. Here, let me give some shoutouts as well. And Annie, welcome in as well. Thank you for the check-in. Oops, that's... There we go. Oh yeah, Annie, I saw your new live notification. I thought it was really funny. How was the TGM? Hello there. How's it going, Jua? Oh, maybe I should use. Wait, why have I only just now thought of this? Why don't I use the Obi-Wan hello there for like a check-in sound or something? I don't know. Like I could totally use it for something. I'm not sure why I've not thought of that until just now. Had to finish the last bit of Polomnia Omnia. Fair. So that's so valid. You're so valid for that. Welcome in, everyone. Maybe a new sub sound. Oh wait, that's a good idea. Wait, that might actually be what we do. Okay, I'm gonna put it in our messages, Jua, so that I can remember. All right, that may be what we do. That's actually a great idea. Uh, Check in when to get old quickly. Yeah, no, I think you're right. You're actually right about that. As much as I love Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, I think it would get a little like, okay, all right, it's okay. Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. Uh, haven't got a chance to tune into stream for so long. I know I've missed you, Annie. Hope you've been doing well. Glad to see you here. I've been able to get into your streams a couple times recently, but I haven't been able to stick around. Though I will say those times were a little more convenient, at least for me, because I think normally our schedules are so like desynced. Cobalt, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. I've been listening to Genshin's OST while playing Minecraft. It's been a vibe. That's so I've kind of thought of doing the same thing, but only certain songs, just like the more chill songs, like Mondstadt's OST specifically. Um, Maybe Liwe, but like specifically Mondstadt, it just seems to match like the Minecraft vibe. Hi Cobalt, how are you doing? Do the character check redeem? You have to put your UID. Um, I mean, since I have you added, you don't need to. It's kind of just there for if I need it. So, no, it should be fine. I'll still be able to pull it. All right. Today, today's stream will be Lowen's Hexerei homework because I accidentally got that unlocked over the weekend. I didn't mean to. I kind of forgot about it, but it's ready to do, so I will do that. Sast, welcome in. Yo, bye. Hi, bye. Um, Maddie, welcome in. Thank you for the care package. Jua, I gave everyone else shoutouts already. Could I ask you to give a shout out to Maddie, please? Good evening, Maddie. How are you doing? Glad to see you as always. I think I needed that care package. Today's been a day. It's been a long day. Might make me check your Jurin. All right, sounds good. Um, I'll keep an eye out for the redeem then. If I'm in the middle of something, I'll do it the next opportunity I get. I do want to try and get through Lowen's homework in once through, and then after that we're just gonna be doing some hangout events, I think, because there's really not much left to do here. Very tired. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me give you a tuck. Not to leave, but just a tuck. Don't play Deltarune, but have to say something. Playing chapter 5, weird slash evil route, and the characters decided to no clip into chapter 7 30 minutes into chapter 5 issue. Chapter 7 isn't out yet, and likely won't be there until a few years from now, so just have to wait. Wait, that's wild. Oh my gosh, that's actually really crazy. That's so interesting. I know I don't play Deltarune. You're right, but I've considered it. I don't know if I'll ever get into it as much as people who love Deltarune um would or did had. I don't know if it's like that kind of game for me. It might be. I don't know. I've never played it, so who knows? Angel, welcome in. How are you doing? Um, but yeah, that is our agenda for today. I also don't have Genshin open. I knew I was forgetting something. It's been one of those days. I was watching a Lime Malicious clip earlier. I don't know when this was, but she was gonna do a collab. It was a clip of like a time she was gonna do a collab, but Mint was sick, and so they had like a group chat for the collab, and they saw that it had to be postponed, and she had like a mini freak out, a little mini panic attack because she forgot there was a collab that day because it was the one thing she didn't put in her calendar. But um anyways, the point of the story is that like she just kind of apparently decides what to like what just what they're gonna do like day of sometimes, and I don't know if that's like something I could ever do, because I don't know, I can do like this just chatting stuff, but I don't like, I can do it for like maybe half an hour at most. I don't know if I'll ever be like a variety streamer like that where it's just like, huh, what do you want to do today, guys? Like, I've got no plans, I've got nothing on the books, what do we want to do today? It'll say you can play Deltarune on its own, but highly suggest playing Undertale first, or you may miss out on some of the inside jokes and references. Okay, okay. Um, Now would it be something I could do on stream? And it seems like it could be. If it is a stream, if it is a potential stream game, could it be a potential spooky season stream game? Because it seems like it has a spooky vibe, but I may have misread it. I don't remember why I think that. Wishing didn't have to work tomorrow, but other than that, you're good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry you have to work. Yeah, work is something. I'll tell you. Today's day at work was it was definitely something. But yeah, I remember. Okay, I'm gonna change the song so that I can focus on what I'm trying to say. What about this one? Yeah, this is fine. So, um, I was dealing with something at work for the past few days, trying to get something sorted out. And when I finally got to a point today where I was like, I think I had something figured out, I walked over to my boss's office, and words escaped me. Words left me. I was literally like speechless for parts of the conversation. Uh, like basically, it was like I walked in there and I just froze, and he's like, "Yes." I was like, um, so well, it's just really bad. It's like I don't know. I'm like not like super eloquent, but I've usually got something to say. Even if it's just like filler words, like like I can stumble through a sentence. I have not been stun locked like that before, and I don't even know why. Like it was like I knew what the problem was, and I knew what I wanted to go in there to say. So I don't know why like words just did not come out. I've also this past weekend realized that I was switching up a lot of words. Um, I don't know why. Like so if I'm think I'm better today. We're gonna see. But if I start saying things that are not the right word in that moment, like for instance, I got the word game and song switched. I don't remember what I was talking about. I think we were talking about music. So I think I said game, like listen to a game instead of listen to a song. Dumb things like that. Really dumb things. Um So if it happens today during stream, just be patient with me. I'm gonna kick myself a few times for it, but just be patient. I think my brain's just going through something right now. Maybe I need more sleep. Who knows? Uh, last two shifts before days off were garbage, so not one for it to be more garbage tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear that, Angel. Here, let me give you a hug. Hope your day and your week gets better, Angel. Um, the word pineapple. Wait, what about the word pineapple? Apple, pine. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. Just made a potato farm, so you have 80 plot. You can get on average 217 spare potatoes to bake. Oh my gosh, nice. I wanted to make like huge farms the last time I played Minecraft, but uh, there's a difference between wanting to build a really big build and actually doing it. Ever since I tried to recreate the factory from Code Lyoko, that one I actually did start, but it started with having to mine out the area. I was in a multiplayer world to mine out the area, and that was a pain. By the time I was done with that, I was like, no wonder I don't do big builds. The setup is annoying. But then getting getting the blocks for it was fine because it was just gonna be made out of bone blocks, and that was just farming skeletons and stuff like that. So like that part was not that bad. Anyways, could be a good stream game. However, very much a game you're supposed to play multiple times to get different endings, and some viewers may get annoyed if you don't play it a certain way the first time, even though it's best to play it with no info the first time. I see. I see. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Pineapple is such a misleading word because the apple of the pine tree is disregarded. As for spooky vibes, kinda, but not like horror unless you go out of your way to be a terrible person. Yeah, it's less of like horror and more just like I don't know, like for the spooky vibes, it doesn't have to be horror. It could just be like unnerving or creepy. Like, what did we play? Um, What Remains of Edith Finch? That game wasn't a horror game, but I perfectly consider it uh a spooky game, a spooky vibe game, just because it was like uh it wasn't unnerving, it wasn't eerie. I mean, parts of it were a little unnerving, but it wasn't like eerie necessarily. There's something about it that made it just fit the vibe. I think it's because it was darker. It wasn't dark, but it was definitely more somber, I guess is the word. Playing with mods. Ooh, the create mod's a good one. Mostly so you can automate if you want to. Nice. That's one that I want to mess around with this create. I remember when it was first announced and it looked like it had a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do in Minecraft. So, all right. Here we go.
I didn't quite catch your request.
Oh, great. Oh, right. When is this resetting? In a day? 18 hours. Okay. That's not where I want to go. Actually, hang on. Resin is capped. Let's fix that real quick. Uh, Unnerving slash creepy. Definitely on the terrible person route. If you play it like a normal or good person, you'd say it's more of a comfy game. Okay. Interesting. I would not have thought of Undertale or Deltarune as comfy games from what I've seen slash just what I know. Which apparently isn't a whole lot. Huggin. Hey Huggin. How's it going? With one or two exceptions. Ooh.
Add Astra. Thank you for completing today. Add Astra.
Alright. Thank you for all of your guys' work. Back to the mines. Alright, and we are probably off to Mondstadt. Probably off to Knights of Favonius. Alright. What can serve as a symbol of one's power? Interesting. Let's do it. Oh, okay, Dormant Port. That would have been my third guess, I guess. Also have storage drawers and can hold a lot of stacks of 2 items. Reminder to see if the... Oh, yes, thank you, Jua. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. We can do it. It's at a teleport point. We're fine. Yeah, no, you're right. Everyone ready for Genshin patch tomorrow? Yes. I won't be, so I'm gonna be avoiding the game and spoilers. Uh, oh, I have to figure out something then. But I'm gonna be avoiding the game and spoilers until I can start it on the next stream day. And that actually reminds me, thank you for bringing that up. That reminds me, the day after the next stream day, I'll be doing a longer stream to just get through a big chunk of the new stuff. So it'll probably be twice as long as a normal stream. So I'll start like much earlier and go to like my normal end time.
I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar?
Crossing fingers we'll have it this time. Yes, crossing fingers. Let's see. Darn it, Never. I don't think she wants to leave. She might be upset that I've been ignoring her. So glad you have every bonus expedition character. I've got most of them, I think. I think I'm probably missing one or two, but I don't utilize them. Just because I've never been like, I never needed to min-max it. Why are you here? Never leave. Never go home. Why are you working? As expected of someone from the desert, Jet is very efficient at what she does. This was quite the unexpected find back in Sumeru. I suppose if I ever need something done in the desert in the future... Never mind. It's best that I steer clear of the desert. It's not the easiest place to conduct business anyway. Alright, maybe after talking to her, she will realize there's no more dialogue. She can leave. Ooh, a Varesa appreciation. Okay, let's do that real quick. Actually, I think Annie, I have you as friends on here, right? Or do I not? Wait, I might not actually. Oh, you know, I don't. I'm so dumb. It's a different server. All right, 1 second. Oh, can I do this? I should be able to do this normally. Hang on. Okay, we go here. Maury, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Have you done your placement matches yet? Not worth it to use certain ones really. But there's Jiren, Yelan, Farzan, Kugi, and Nefer, ironically enough. No, not to spoil, be doing tomorrow night since you get the first offer Canada Day. Ooh, nice. And happy Canada Day. Get so much more meat, eggs, mushroom matsutakis. What did I miss something?
Whenever you need me,
she does have multiple potential dialogues if you want to talk to her, and already are. The best, or the blessing of Aressa being the cutest non-chibi character in Genshin. Nice, GG's. What do I even use? I forgot. Enka. I forgot what the website was for a second. I'm gonna have to get this set up on stream. Give me 1 second. Let me look it up first. The blah, blah, blah. Just checked friends list and I was like, oh, Nolzon. Doing good. Haven't been home. You haven't been home. Gift sub. All right, Maury, here you go. 1 second. And the 30 stream streak. Oh my goodness, Maury, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, congrats. And here is your gift sub. There we go. All right, it took a little bit. There we go. Do you have all the boss and regional
you seem
recipes
tired.
for Sanjoni Farm?
Would you like some tea?
Somehow
I'll brew you
F
some.
nugget version.
Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Oh, I get it. Was a stinky bugger and gave the wrong piece before they had the belt pieces needed for Sanjoni. Nice. Since one was redeemed, do yours. All right, sounds good. I will look up yours after this. Actually, hang on. I can just do. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I need to get this. How can I? All right, I don't actually have this set up in OBS, so give me 1 moment.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
I'm just using
exactly is it?
the YouTube
I
scene.
didn't quite catch your request.
It's the closest thing I have to set up for this. All right, that should be fine, right? Oh wait, hang on. Can I do this? I can. Ooh, okay. Wait, let me just make sure. I mean, it'll probably be fine. It'll probably be fine. Haha, there we go. Alright, this is Annie's Veressa. Let me get caught up in chat real quick, just in case I missed something. We did the gift stuff for Maury. Thank you again, Maury. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the 30 stream streak. I don't remember you saying you haven't been home before. Did I miss something? Or did you just take a secret vacation somewhere? And then we'll do noobs after this. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Jua. Love how Veressa being half clumsy plus her cute shy voice in Japanese automatically qualifies her as one of the cutest non-chibi characters. She is adorable. She's a sweetheart. Why aren't I gonna buy it as well? Alright, so we're doing 3 character appreciations. We'll do noobs have to grab your UID. 1 second. Let me get that ready. Can you copy it from here? I thought you could. I guess not. Okay, hang on. Okay. Alright, so let's see. This Veressa. Friendship 10, 9090. That's... Yeah, that's... I was gonna ask, that's her signature weapon? It is. The colors kind of give it away. Fully maxed. 2750. I'm guessing she just does... Like, you just want everything in attack. And probably electro damage, right? Attack, crit rate. Ooh, a crit rate. Oh wow, I just realized that's 93% crit rate. Don't Natlan characters have a crit rate thing? So this one increases her crit damage, and then her substat, or not her sub, her the effect also increases crit damage. Don't Natlan characters have a thing on their artifact sets? Will it give it to me? There it is. This modifies her... Wait, is it just, it modifies the attacks themselves? It does, okay. I thought maybe it's a different set that gave more crit rate. I was gonna say maybe like swapping the stat for that, but that's insane. 93 over 163. Does she need a lot of ER? She seems to get her burst back. I don't remember what her... I don't know a lot about her build, so I don't know like what she needs and what she builds off of. 93% crit rate, but it's still 50-50 because it's not 100%. That's... Yeah, that's fair. Blessed with the Vivid Heart. Oh, the weapon. Nice. They do, but Veressa wants the plunge set. Okay. Wait. Oh, because this is specifically the plunge set, right? Yeah. Welcome back, Jua. The Codex set. Oh, is it only the Codex set that does that? Okay. The plunge set has more value for her in terms of stuff. Obsidian is free crit rate, but it's kind of for the cow. They kind of perform the same. Plunge set is a bit better for her. Well, yeah, no, that's fair. I understand. And Veressa at C0, you want ER? Ooh, okay. C2, you literally do not care. Amamiya, welcome in. Good to see you. How's it going? You used 3 elixirs to craft her a crit rate circlet because you were not ready to lose 60% crit damage, only to get your crit rate from 68.9 to 93. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's huge. Looking at all these rolls into crit damage, that's really good. And then, let's see. So, going down the line, attack is... I was gonna say there had to have been more somewhere. It's in the main stat. It's the defense crit rate. Decent, pretty good. Crit damage is really good. ER, and then yep, the electric damage. That's really cool. I would love to have gone for Veressa. I forget why I didn't. I think it was a choice between her and one other character that I deemed I needed a bit more, but I would have loved to have gotten Veressa. Like, actually. C0 Veressa still needs a little ER to mini burst at a constant rate. But it really is just a little, and normally since double electro res, it is enough. Ooh, okay. You putting Veressa with Raiden Shogun? Nice, nice. Anyway, 10 out of 10 cow. Yes, all Veressas are appreciated and 10 out of 10. Great job. You got a stamp of approval from Cobalt, Annie. That's a huge compliment. Like, more so than me just saying, oh yeah, this is really good Veressa. Cobalt, as a Veressa main, giving you a stamp of approval, that's awesome. But thank you for the Veressa appreciation redeem. Veressa's debut banner was Veressa and Shanyun. Well, I didn't go. I had Shanyun already, so maybe I just skipped her the first. Did she have a rerun? If Veressa had a rerun, that might have been where I chose between her and someone else, because I already had Shanyun, and I might have just been who was after actually. Who was after Veressa and Shanyun? I might have been going. I might have been saving for the next banner. Veressa Jurin was the rerun. So it was probably I might have been saving specifically then. Second half of this team was Arlecchino, Veressa, Raiden A, and Chevreuse. Ooh, nice. I keep forgetting the overload thing is kind of huge, especially with Chevreuse. I need to do it more, because that's basically my team, except swap Veressa for I forget which pyro it is. I think it's Shangling. Oh, I could probably replace someone on that team with Nicole now. Maybe. We'll always appreciate Veressa love. Yes. Did she not rerun in 6.1 or 2? I don't remember. I don't keep track of that stuff personally. It's too much for my brain to to try to commit all that to memory. Veressa was 6.2. You went to your siblings over the weekend. Oh, okay, nice. Hope you had fun. Wait, hang on. Never mind, I was thinking something. I was thinking, like, I knew where that was, but I'm remembering that was someone else. But hope you had fun, wherever you went. You don't have to say if that's, like, something you don't want to disclose. I hope you had a good time, though. Really love playing with the 2 on-field DPS because you hate the downtime of 1 on-field DPS. I actually, low-key, I kind of agree with you, Annie. I did an experiment with a double DPS team recently, and it was kind of nice. I specifically lost a little bit of, in this case it was energy, particle regeneration, but it still worked out decently enough? Question mark? Let's see, how do I get to right here? Alright, so Noobs. We're checking out Noobs' Jurin now. She ran with Shilonen, so you can see what you did. Wait, I don't get it. Wait, my brain, I'm not sure. Wait. You skipped 6.2? You miffed you didn't get the travel tales from then? The travel tales? I feel like this is something that I know, and I just think it's called something else. Veressa in 5.5 was Shanyun, and Luna 3 was Shilonen. Oh, that's... Sorry, Cobalt. You did say Shilonen, but I definitely read that as Shanyun. But no, okay, that makes sense. I did go for Shilonen that time. Wait. 6.2 Shiro Shilonen. Did she run with Shilonen? No. Not saying no to you guys. I'm trying to remember. I'm just thinking through my head. Okay, I guess my brain is a bit still frazzled from the day. I'm gonna drop that. Thank you guys for clarifying it. The Battle Pass name card. Travel Tales. The Battle Pass name card? Oh! I get it now. Yeah, they are called Travel Tales. Oh my gosh. I'm glad today's just like it's just like a chill day, I think. I think the hangouts are gonna be pretty chill. I think I need that. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's take a look at the dragon with the wolf fang. Alright, what is wolf fang's? It's also a battle pass thing, right? Elemental skill and burst increased by 20%. Okay, so I think that's actually, I don't know if this is on like where this is in terms of like best in slot weapons, but that seems like a really good one. He's also an attack scaler, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What is... Oh, it's the ER set. Increases burst by 25 and a maximum of 75. Oh, it's 25 of ER? Wow. 180% ER. 25% of 180 is... I'm not going to do this math in my head. My brain's not ready to do any sort of deep thinking today. 180 times 0.25 is 45. So increases burst by an additional 45% then. Oh, why are things frozen? There we go. My computer's also like been freezing and doing weird things lately, so I'm hoping it gets through the day. 84, 160, 180. So what is his actual turnout when you put him on a team, noobs? This is attack, attack, and crit rate. Does he need that much crit rate as an off-fielder? I don't know. I'm asking legitimate because I don't know. Oh gosh, there was a lot that happened while I was Jacob, welcome in, and it streams like anyways. Have a good night. See you Thursday. Alright, sounds good, Jacob. Sorry I didn't see your message till just now. I hope you have a good one. When you did Stygian with the stupid wolf and extra difficulty, hated how Arlecchino had to say idle for so long. Triple buffing is really not your thing. That's fair. You beat extra difficulty for the first time. Yo, congrats. Congrats, Annie. GG's. Thank you for the check-in, Jacob. To redeem watch streak to check in. Nice. It was fun. Glad to hear, Maury. I'm glad to hear. Redeem a Sandrona review because she comes out in 24-25 hours. Nice. Looking forward to it. Need more stress to make Null into a diamond. No. I don't think I'd turn to a diamond. I definitely wouldn't be an diamond. Hang on. It looks weird typed out, but like it kind of works. Does look like a battle pass thing? Yeah. Battle pass weapon. Any 4-star weapons outside the battle pass that gives crit rate? I'm sure there are. And someone's probably already answered the question by now. Yep, Cobalt. The set's in the shop and a few craftables. It is one of his best slots. Insane is an option for what Durin can do for you. Are they good? No, not really. Use them as a support for now, so you don't really check. That's fair. It was crit damage, not rate. Okay, but I'm still sure that there's got to be crit rate somewhere besides the battle pass weapons. Just checked on Hoyo Wiki, see 11 4-star weapons with crit rate as main stats, and think one of them isn't from the battle pass. Is it the something no something? Could be, possibly. Can someone translate that for me, please? Anyways, let's see. Level 90, friendship 10, of course. R2 level 80. Are you gonna refine it more, noobs? I think. Oh, and 679, nice. I think you mentioned you were going to get cons for him at one point, right? So I'm looking forward to that. The slingshot is crit rate. Is it? The 3-star bow is crit rate? That's funny. Double check, there are actually no crit rate 4-star weapons. Wait, really? Priest staff? That are not from Battle Pass? Aside from the staff. Wait, which staff are we talking about? The Sacrificers. Use that on Flints? Don't really know, depends if you keep building Ilua. Ooh. That reminds me, I need to focus on Ilua. He like walks into battle, he gets hit by one thing and either dies or is like in need of medical attention. So he needs some work. He does fine for what he's meant to do. It's just a matter of keeping him alive. When to get him R2 deathmatch? It has crit rate. Yep, the crit rate. Deathmatch is also a battle pass one. Which one's the staff that you guys are talking about? Priest staff banner only. Is it called the priest staff? It's called the sacrifice. It really is called sacrificer staff. All right, I'm gonna look it up. Okay. I forgot that's what it's called. um, okay. So yeah, if that were a craftable, that's an insane design for a craftable. It looks way too like pretty. Uh, white tassels crit rate. Oh, okay. So we've got two 3-star weapons that are crit rate, but no 4-star weapons. That's crazy. But yes, and then I think we saw he was on 4-piece. Yeah, we saw a 4-piece emblem. Nice, nice. That's a very good Durin. Thank you for the redeem. Who's the last one? It was Bark, I think, right? I have to scroll so far up. Hang on, give me a second. Columbina for Bark. Alright. Let's see. Columbina. Level 90, friendship 10, R190 on her signature weapon. 41. 41.6 for HP. That's insane. Yeah, crit rate 45 over 244. Wow. So for off field, for Columbina, like especially specifically, uh, do lunar reactions crit? I'm assuming they do, based on what I've seen from this and other builds, and I've just forgotten. She might be on the wrong circlet. What do you mean? I think that's totally the same set, right? Let's see, crit damage circlet. All lunars can crit. Okay, I always like double check. I always, because like there was one that I thought, something that I thought a long time ago about the reactions, and then like after going like for so long thinking that, realizing that's not how the reaction worked, I just question everything. I don't assume I know anything anymore at this point. I just need the clarification. And it didn't help with Bloom, because Bloom normally doesn't crit, but then they allowed it to crit. I think first through Nahida, and then through other means. So it's like, why not just make it crit in the first place then, if we're just gonna basically normalize that? So I don't know. Like how 3-star weapon passes are just straightforward. Yep. Technically, you have the option of the Favonius Winds set for Durin for 20% crit rate, and then you can slap on the Moon Sword from that one quest in Nauticry for an easy free-to-play options. That's a pretty good combo, yeah. That's their gimmick, among other things. Yeah, no, I guess, like, it's, I don't know. I just feel like I get confused on, like, I just can't get my head wrapped around things sometimes. Reaction. Poison, welcome in. How's it going? Here, let me give you a shout out. How have things been going? I keep seeing, like, I keep catching your live notifications, but by the time that I have a moment to check in, you've already gone offline. But I hope your streams have been going well, my friend. How have things been? She usually has a crit rate because she has 80% crit rate usually. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, that would, yep. 31.1. Yeah, that's fair. Nahida C2 and Lalma Ascension 4? Something like that. Yeah. We see teasers of Stellar Conduct being Ice and Lightning. Theorize that there are 2 more stellar reactions, which are Ice and Grass and Ice and Earth. What would Cryo and Geo? Cryo and Geo. Wait, when you say Earth, oh yeah, because you said Grass. So Cryo Geo and Cryo Dendro. Cryo Dendro would be really cool because there's already like people doing fridge builds. Not a whole lot of people, but like there are fridge builds. And then what would Cryo and Geo be? Ooh, that would be interesting. Just like Icicle, Snowstorm, or no, it would be, yeah, it would just be like Hail. I think that's just Hail. Well, haven't been streaming long. Got Durin and Lohen this patch. Yo, GG's. Let's go. Wait, let me give you the here. I don't know if you've been around for a while, but I've got some new toggles. But that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm happy for you, Poison. Durin and Lohen is crazy. In theory, stemmed from lunar reactions, also connects with lightning, grass, and earth. Oh, I see. So you're like drawing. I see. Like process of elimination, kind of. Icicle. Hoping Rhyme Grass comes back. Wish Genshin perfect. perfect it more to release it instead of that one time in the theater. Right. Oh my gosh. Wait, that would be a really cool one. I did like the Rhyme Grass that one time in theater that we had it. Lowen has a Nodcry set. You hate your life. No, I mean it's fine, right? It's totally fine. Speaking of Lowen, we're gonna be doing his Hexerei quest here soon. We were just doing some character appreciations. Um, Cryo and Animo Vesna has an animal linchpin. We don't know about the third, and that isn't something you can easily determine from little teases Hoyo has given. And are probably leaks. Do we see a linchpin on Vesna? I got during guaranteed 150 feet on low end. Yo, congrats. Meanwhile, I should just I feel like I should stop pulling on stream if it's just gonna every time. It's just every time. I haven't had a good stream pull in so long, man. My luck is just my streamer luck is non-existent. It really is. Consume guarantee on Nicole, and now hope you win your 75-25 on Columbina. You got this, Annie. I believe. Notcry hates you. Notcry is rough. It can be. But to me, I think just all artifact domains are rough. It's on the right side of her chest. I'll have to take a look then, because I didn't notice before. To be fair, I kind of don't have linchpins, like, it doesn't click for me, because the one time I saw it, it's like a brand new thing, so like, it doesn't click for me yet. Like how visions do. Need to ask, how old do you think Lowen is? Ooh. So I think he's old enough that... So when he's rescued as a kid, I keep forgetting his name and I feel bad, but his captain was in his prime, or maybe just shortly after his prime, and then he like aged a lot. Like I'd say that's probably, let's say he was at most 40 when he saved Lowen and his friend. He looks to be about 70 at the youngest. I'd say he's between 70 and 80 by the time we meet him. So that's at least... Oh, but that doesn't make sense then. 30 years? That would put Lowen mid-30s. Does that make sense? I don't know. He doesn't look mid-30s. That's a great one. That's a great question. I don't actually know. By looking at him, though, I'd say he's late 20s. Mid to late 20s. They missed the chance to make Natlin the region for solar reaction. Maybe Celestia will give us solar reactions. Oh, that'd be funny. That'd actually be really cool. Left, it's inverted, so it's on the right looking at her. Okay. I'll take a look later. But I probably thought it was just like a random part of her design. Or not even like actively thought. I just saw her design and was like, oh, okay. It just was one of many things, you know? They missed Try pulling C1, maybe C2 Seat Lolly. Ooh. I don't know what the constellations for Seat Lolly does anymore. If it makes you feel better, streamer look is used on other people's accounts. No, that's so real though, Maddie. I feel like that's just how it goes. Or if you try to like, I don't know if it's the account or the person, but like I kind of want to see if I can do like another streamer to do my polls for something and just see if the luck is any better. Have a pic and send it to Discord. I mean, I can also look it up too. But yeah, if you want to send it to Jua, or like if Jua, if you see it and you want to send it to me on Steam, I can take a look. Lowen is 14 in the manga, and that was 6 years ago canonically, so he's 20. Did they say 6 years ago? There's usually not much mention of ages or time frames outside of like the Cataclysm was about 500 years ago. Farina was doing her act for 499 years and like 360 days or something, like something just shy of 500 years. Lowen was reportedly kidnapped and subjected to experiments when he was over 10 years old. Oh, he looked younger. He looked younger in the thing from what I remember, but okay. In-game story quest confirmed that this traumatic event happened a decade ago, which places his absolute youngest age at 20. Depending on exactly how many years have passed in the game since Varka's expedition, this puts his age anywhere between 20 and 27. An early manga establishes that Diluc became the youngest cavalry captain at age 14, since Lowen is described in-game as being on track to break a certain someone's record for the youngest captain. Some interpret this as Lowen being 13 or 14. Oh, okay. I see. So the answer is he transcends age. That's funny. 20s indeed in a server, and the server owner loves him and sims for him, and a person keeps saying they're attracted to little boys because they're going based off his age in the manga. Yikes. All being someone's sims for Lowen. Yikes. C2 is good for Lenny. Oh, so I see. No, you're doing the I got you. No, I'm in the similar boat of wanting to get like multiple cons for Shilonen, not because I like Shilonen, but because it would be good for Noel. Your friend have theorized that Conrail will introduce solar reactions because it doesn't only make sense, it is incredibly thematic. For solar reactions for Conria? You'll have to describe that. You'll have to explain that one to me because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing how the solar reactions play into that. I might be forgetting something. What's next? Cosmic reactions? Astral reactions? Maybe. Making you annoyed. Also because... Okay, yeah, noobs, okay. I mean, you're not wrong, but okay. Sent it into Genshin general thread. Also remember how you were saving for Alice? Yes. I remember. I'm also still like... I mean, I'm not saving for Alice. I'm like waiting to see when Ishii ever gets announced, and then I'm gonna probably just drop my credit card on my desk. Not too late for Genshin to put Lowen on the standard banner. You're not wrong, I guess. But it's if they do, it'd be really weird to do it like after. I mean, this is the end of his banner, so maybe you're right. I mean, I guess there technically is still time. Did I finish looking? I don't remember if I finished looking at this. 1 second. Okay, she's on 4-piece Albaid. See, this is another one. I got these confused. This set and the other one. I don't think it's the same domain, but like there were two sets, and I got one of them confused for the other. So I think I have my seat lolly on the wrong, on the wrong artifact set, whatever it is. Party's moonset level is at least ascending gleam. Lunar reaction damage will be further increased. Maybe I don't. I don't know now. I'd have to check. But let's see. This is HP, and crit damage. But you said that that should normally be crit rate. So I'm curious to see what the subsets for that are. And then that's a lot of yeah, that's a lot of HP just scattered throughout. Holy. Let's see, we got that there, and then the tiniest bit of attack, the tiniest bit of defense, which to be fair, she doesn't need those. Okay, here's another one then. EM. Is EM important for lunar reactions? Because that's one where I would think naturally yes, but I think they actually don't need EM, and so I can never keep it straight in my head. So that's why I just sort of vibe build at this point. I think skipping almost everyone for Mitya in Snezhnaya, Noi is a maybe, and Valerie is a pull. That's fair. There are a few in Snezhnaya that I'm absolutely gonna try to pull for. Saying something about that Seal is cute to 10. She started talking about how much she hates her. No. Oh my gosh. Sad. If it helps, Mika and Lowen are about the same age. Mika and Lowen are about the same age? I'm not doubting you, but that just seems very not the case. You don't know about saving for Alice now? Wait, why not? EM increases the multiplier? Okay. I don't know. Okay, then I guess since I've got knowers here in chat, what about for things like, for instance, Lunar Crystallize? Does it count as either Geo or Hydro damage, or neither? Same thing with like Lunar Bloom. Is it considered Dendro damage, or it's not like, categorized that way? So like anything that amplifies Dendro damage wouldn't affect Lunar Bloom, is my question, I guess. Orchid, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. How are you doing? It's not as valuable for the direct damage as a scaling stat. Okay, okay. Um, oh, you said above that? Oh, shoot. I see. Saw that Saritsa had a son who she lost, meaning she has lost a lover and a child. You like angst over Gracie? Valid. Um, guess should be ready to head to the nation unloved by gods. Yeah, I'm not super certain about pulling for the Tsuritsu yet. I'm not saying I won't or that I don't want to, but I don't currently have that. I don't know enough, and I don't currently have that. I don't know, whatever to do it. Direct quote from Genshin after Lohen praises Mika's tracking guidebook that Lohen later steals. Hearing such praise from a senior so close to his own age, whose reputation was otherwise so different from his own, left Mika momentarily flustered but pleasantly surprised. I mean, yes, it does say close to his own age, but could it potentially be talking like uh what's the word? Like in just like as a generalization. Like in comparison to other knights who are far older than Mika. I don't think that's the case. I genuinely do think that yes, it's probably you're right. They're close to the same age. Definitely been a Monday. Had to replace the floaty thing in the upstairs toilet. It was 80 degrees Fahrenheit upstairs, even with the AC cranked, so you fashioned a swamp cooler. Nice. No, yeah, no, I know, Jua. I know. Um, it's just I wasn't sure if like because in the quote it says close to his own age. I guess closer would have been a bit more vague of an implication. Assume they're probably a year or two off. Yeah, that sounds about right. So that's interesting though. Looking at them, like Mika just looks so much younger, and I think it's his lack of confidence and the way he like carries himself. He just looks like a kid. Lowen, I guess, could just be a really confident kid, but like, yeah, I don't know. So again, the manga said that Lowen was 14 when he was kidnapped. So if he was 14 when he was kidnapped, how old did he look in the like little screenshot that we got in the what is it, the cutscene or whatever? Not a cutscene, but you know the what's the word? The thing they show where it's him and his friend and then the captain saving them. It's just a still. It's just a still frame. But he looked younger than 14 there, or younger than sorry, yeah, but younger than even 10. Although I'd probably put him around 10, around somewhere thereabouts. Want to see how much you're suffering with Lowen, and then accidentally cut your big toe? Oh no, old house and settling floors, but everything's good now. Oh my gosh, Orchid. Hope your toe's okay. Hope it heals okay. Uh, there was an exposed nail. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, no, that's not good. Yeah, do like please take care of it. Uh, just looked at Genshin Japan again. Their Nintendo Switch trailer was 6 years ago. Is there actually a Switch version of Genshin? Not at the moment. No, it was announced but never approved by Chinese government, so it was never made. Yep, they announced it, and that was it. What the heck? Did you know? I just realized. I just saw this. Did you know Amber is best girl? He slept. I see. I've never noticed this at the bottom. Interesting. All right. Well, thank you everyone for all of the character appreciation redeems. I'm glad that it's getting some mileage, some use. But it's really cool seeing everyone's builds. Right, I need to make a discounted Noel one. Uh, I need to make the icon for it too. So here, I'm gonna do one more note, Jua. Discount redeem for Noel. Alright. But thank you everyone. Good vaccines, up to date, cleaned and bandaged it. Okay, nice, nice. Thank you, Poison, for the hydrate and the stretch. Before the time we stop talking about Lowen and start talking about Lowen's homework. True. Alrighty. Let's get back to the I still hear we're in Nodcry. I can hear the music. I need to get out of this actually. Hang on, 1 second. Alright. Back to Dornmanport. You lose Zandrone on NA, you'd be building Lunar Noel, so be using that one. Nice. I completely approve. Ooh, oh.
If you want to know who's the strongest warrior, look no further than our captain. He can hold back the abyss with pure physical power alone.
Yo, are we getting a physical damage buff? Also, Slajnev sounds suspiciously Snezhnayan. Why are you saying our captain? I have to be a lurker for a bit, need to do your dishes. No worries, Angel, thank you for the lurk. Can't stay long, have decided to lock in and 100% your map so you're gonna lurk and turn on music. Nice, nice. Thank you for the lurk as well, Poison, I appreciate it. Good luck with the 100%.
Ha! Exactly the sort of drivel I'd expect from someone who's never seen real combat. Do you think powerful warriors just stand around hitting wooden dummies? Besides,
I mean,
even if we're talking raw strength, I doubt he's a match for our Grand Master.
and I bet the Grand Master is a doubt. I doubt, Noel's stronger. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's enough. I didn't invite you both here to listen to you bicker.
Yeah, that's a Snezhnayan outfit. Okay. Slajnev is Snezhnayan. Good call. Physical damage buff. When was the last time we see a physical damage meta? I think it was Eula. And if not Eula, it was a long time ago still. Words are hard. Words are hard. I thank you for understanding. Have some intel about the guy, courtesy of Nefer? Ooh, yes please. Send that intel over.
Lohen? And isn't that
Lifehelm?
Leafhelm and Slashnev?
Leafhelm?
What are you guys doing together? And what brings you two all this way from Notcry?
Wouldn't that name be Lifehelm? I don't know. Anyways, maybe it's the Nordic version, not the German version.
I heard there were a couple of combatologists in Nodcry, so I invited them over to help me compile a Formidable Foes field book.
Ooh. Of course you would, though. Of course you would.
If only I'd known combatologists were so darn combative.
It's kind of in the name.
Guess I'm gonna have to knock their heads together and see if I can't get them to be a bit more professional.
I'll start drawing up a list right away.
Captain Lohen, I'm not trying to be uncooperative. It's just that the word formidable is far too vague. Never mind regular monsters, even the power gap between the Archons is huge.
True.
If we don't find a suitable benchmark, I'm afraid any further discussion will be pointless.
Like, yeah, how do you gauge how strong different foes are compared to each other? There are different ways to compare that. Different mile markers, or like he says, benchmarks to compare it to. Eula wasn't even meta, she was just a pretty woman walking down the street. Wait, lyric reference? Song reference? Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman. Something neat. I don't remember all the lyrics. It does sound German, but if it's the German version, and I assume it is because he looks like a knight, I would think that's pronounced Leifhelm based on how the German alphabet works. But I'm not upset by it. I know that 1, it's a game, 2, it's fantasy, 3, they're not actually German, and 4, the people making it weren't German, so... a student of the Snezhnayan Royal Military Academy, currently skipping classes under the pretense of medical leave, currently compiling a set of Nodcry power rankings, which are entirely non-credible, and that's Slajnev. That's awesome. Totally unexpected. But thank you for the random lore drop on the random NPC. Maybe we'll get physical damage meta when we see Conria. Spell it right. I don't think there's that many A's. But to be fair, I usually just type in Conria in Google and then copy the wiki page how it spells it. One time we got playable Dainsif, he dealt white damage. That's true. That is true. It's either physical or his element just has the same color, or they just said, we'll figure it out later. Like how Varka said Lohen was tougher than him. Tougher is not stronger. That's true. Just means more resilient. Okay, there's Conria. It's AE, not AA. So you were really close, Annie. You were closer than I probably would have gotten. I think Nefer and Yehoda, they gathered all the intel. You just shared it here. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to the ones who collected the intel, and then thank you, Jua, for retransmitting it. But yeah, there was... It's like the glass cannon thing. Tough is not strong. It's... How did he say it? Brendan Lee Mulligan had a way to put it. I'm trying to remember how he said it. Tough means you can, like... Strong means you can deal a stronger punch, or... Strong means you can deal a punch. Tough means you can take it, essentially. Conria, yes, thank you, Annie. Even remember the apostrophe yep. Which, that part I do remember. It's all the stuff, like, before it that's just confusing to me. It's like, is it KH, or is it K? Is it double A? Is it 1A? Apparently it's AE. I don't think I would have remembered that. Rex, welcome in. How's it going, Rex? Good to see you. How have you been? If you punch yourself and it hurts, you are strong, but you just can't necessarily withstand it. Yup. Oh, is that how they said it in the Game Changers thing with Brennan? It's like, if you're strong, or it's if you punch yourself, are you strong or are you? If you punch yourself and you can take it, are you strong or are you tough? I forget. Anyways, it's out there somewhere.
If we're talking about a benchmark of power,
Oh, Joe
that
actually found
everyone
it.
can accept, we should probably go with dragons, right?
Everyone can. Yeah, I mean, sure. Dragons is a good benchmark. I would personally use multiple benchmarks. Mochi, welcome in as well. How are you doing? Is this the actual one, Jua, that I'm thinking of? Yes, it is. Thank you. I even have it liked. Hang on, I'm actually gonna check it out real quick. Just to remember what he says. You punch yourself and it hurts. Are you weak or are you strong? You're strong. Strong doesn't necessarily have the connotation of resiliency. In gaming, you'd refer to that as a glass cannon. Someone that can pack a lot of punch, but can't necessarily withstand it. So that is how our Dungeon Master, Brennan Lee Mulligan, describes strength versus toughness, or resiliency. It's Peachy, just chilling. How's Genshin treating you today? Well, we're kind of just starting Genshin. We were, yapping for a bit and looking at character redeems. So we're just now getting into Lowen's homework, but it's been good so far. It's been chill. Do you remember that being Conria in Japanese? Yes, somewhere.
Dragons?
Thank you, Joe, for finding that. Oh. How did he say that?
Dragons?
He sounds excited. He sounds eager and excited.
Seriously? Paimon feels like the power gaps between dragons aren't much smaller than those between the Archons.
You know what? That's so fair. That's so true. Why do you want to compile a formidable foes field book anyway? No, you know what? No, we're going for this one because I heard it in your voice. I heard it, Lohen. Sure sounds like dragons got your attention.
Well,
Also, the
long
dots
story
were
short,
misaligned.
After a period of reflection, I concluded that the best way to get even stronger was to challenge the most powerful opponents from all over the world.
How does it look on here? Yeah, they even did it here. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Is that a special character that's used in, like, a certain punctuation thing? I don't know why they're, like, higher than they should be. And that's an additional point for Brennan. No, we won't explain why. Oh, come on. Dragons. How's it going, Mochi? Good to see ya. Isn't that what you were already doing before?
But then, earlier this morning, just as I was about to set off, this weird-looking thing appeared in front of me and started talking a bunch of nonsense.
Weird looking thing. Started talking a bunch of nonsense. Is it? Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's Kakuku. That's the only thing I can think of that matches that vague description is Kakuku. Is it Kakuku?
Lost human.
Oh, no.
Thrice shall you face the
It's
might
not.
of the dragon. Then, and only then, will you comprehend the true meaning of strength.
Why is Barbalov making a cameo here? Of all the... Why is Barbalov actually stepping in for this one? What the heck? The tail ellipses, never noticed them before? Or, wait, tall ellipses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're for. Some specific fonts are designed with centered ellipses, common in Japanese typography. I mean, even if it were common in Japanese or even Chinese, like the original, like, games typography, this is, what's the word? Localized. So, like, I would think that that wouldn't be an issue. That wouldn't come up. I don't know. It's just weird. Just an East Asian thing. Then how did it get here? How did it get in our Latin alphabet game? Weird looking thing must have been me. No, you're not a weird looking thing, Careless Rex. Someone was trying to reach him about his knife's extended durability. It's just Barbalov. Barbalov is trying to reach him about his knife's extended durability. That sounds like something Barbalov would say.
I'm not one for believing in prophecies, but, well, let's just say that I feel like I'm being played here, and I don't like it one bit.
Dragons, huh? Here in Mondstadt, you'd have to be talking about Dvalin or Ursa the Drake, or else those legends about Dragonspine. What else is there?
There's Rex Lapis, there's the Hydro Dragon, the Dendro Dragon, and Natlin. All the dragons there.
Well, clearly that's where your knowledge falls short. According to top secret intel I acquired in Nodcry, a powerful ancient dragon has recently snuck into Dorman Port.
Huh.
Seriously? No way!
If we want the
Paimon's
truth,
face there.
there's only one way to find out.
You remind me of someone. Can't put my finger on it though. This is done nice.
Our
Welcome back,
captain
Angel.
isn't just strong. He even developed a compound that counters the abyss. Bet you didn't know that, did you, smarty pants? And yet you think I'm a false expert who doesn't know anything?
I mean, you can know things. It doesn't mean that you know things.
Well, do you know about our Grandmaster's amazing speed? He used the ley lines to travel all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt in less time than it takes you to tie your shoelaces. If you even know how.
Gosh, what are these two children like fighting about? Also, that's not... Is that true? Did Varka use the ley lines to travel? Oh, I forgot to turn my co-op off. Did Varka use the ley lines to travel between Nodcry and Mondstadt? It's like that meme. It's like, that doesn't sound quite right, but I don't know enough about blank to refute it. Rex Lapis is often depicted as a dragon, but he is canonically a half-dragon, half-Chilean Adeptus. That's a good point. I forgot about that. Lapis is your last name too? Careless Rex Lapis. Nice. Lapis is Latin for careless. See, now that one I know is not true. Hydra and Dendro Dragon counts, but Zhongli is more accurately called an Adeptus. True, yeah. Also, I need to figure out how to do this. I randomly found Lohen over here before. Flower crowns? Have these always had flower crowns on them? Oh wait, does my Noelle have flower crowns? Wait, is it the same one? Wait. Wait, where is she? No, it's not the same one. It's pretty close. No, actually, no, it's not. But anyways. I don't know. Lohen was just randomly chilling over here the other day. Don't know why. Appears outside Windrise when he was in Nodcry capturing the fragments. He appeared outside Windrise when he was Oh, I see. Yeah, like, but like, I thought that was like a... I thought that was like a dream sequence thing. Where are we going? over here? I thought that was like a dream sequence. Is that Aino and Nefa? I've already forgotten why we're over here. What are we doing? There was Barbeloth, the prophecy. I already forgot why we're over here.
Enough! Did you see that windmill? I need you to make a record of how it works.
Inefa, no, I know. You built Inefa. Why do you need to know how this works? Is this not like child's play for you? You've built insane contraptions. Surely you can look at this and immediately understand how it works. Why do you need a record of it? You speak Latin fluently? Insane lore drop. Noel? Yes, Noel. I don't speak Latin fluently, but I know more Latin words and phrases than I ought to, I think. Something Dragon Lord. Oh, Inefashi. Wait a sec. Oh, you're so right. Wait a second. You're I forgot. But I also forgot like what was said like at the very end of the last conversation we had.
Understood. Preparing to photograph the windmill. Would you like to be included in the picture this time?
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? And Lohen? Hey there!
I was gonna ask how she knows Lohen, but I mean he was in Nodcry. I just don't see their paths crossing.
Oh! Intel from Nodcry about a powerful ancient dragon!
That's what it was. Yep.
Paimon sees what's going on!
They use magnetism at Nodcry, so windmills, though rather simple, would be very foreign to Aino. That's actually a good point. That is a very good point. Not Uncle Lohen. True. I guess he's really that young.
Assessing situation.
Like he really is just like a
It appears that
20-year-old.
Mr. Lohen hopes to fight me. Is that correct?
In a nutshell, yes. That's exactly what I was hoping to do.
Ooh, I'm
Back
sorry.
when the
You're
expedition was in Nodcry, I had no reason to suspect you had such an extraordinary history.
yeah, that's not a fight you're winning, my guy.
But that's all by the by. I've been wanting to test my skills against you for quite some time now. So, how about it?
He sounds way too eager.
Enough! Show him who's boss!
Aino says, Inefa, I choose you.
My apologies. According to today's schedule, we still have to visit Mondstadt to collect some special components. My assessments indicate that fighting you now may impact our subsequent operations.
Oh yeah! I almost forgot! We heard there was some sort of giant robot in Mondstadt. That's why we're here. But then I got a little sidetracked.
Giant robot in Mondstadt? Is she talking about ruin guards? There's no other, like, she's just talking about a ruin guard or a ruin grader, right? Meanwhile, Clean Inazuma, Uncle Demon King with big horns. I know could easily build an electromagnetic generator, but a windmill requires precise woodworking as well as stitching for the sails and of course the mechanical components. 2 of 3 things I know probably can't do. That's valid. I guess, yeah, you're right. It requires skills that she can work with electronics and like metal and stuff, but sewing cloth and woodworking, that's a good point. I know.
It's alright. I understand.
Lohen, you're not seriously giving up just like that!
If I help you deal with the ruin guards, that should clear up your schedule, right?
Did they want to deal with it, or did they want to collect special components? Giant robot in Mondstadt. Okay, so I guess they did want to fight it. All right, well, I guess I know what we're doing. And they're gone. Okay. Not where I thought it'd be, but I do know there are some over here. So I thought we were going to Thousand Winds Temple. That's where I think of the Mondstadt giant robot. Should we be lore accurate and switch to Lohen? Oh boy. Wait. Please, so innocent and adorable. She calls almost everyone big brother, big sister. I know. But does I know? No. You can't get me with those ones, do I? I've got a brain in here. Sometimes it might not seem like it, but I got a brain in here. Actually, no. I love word riddles like that. Wordplay riddles. There's one where it's like that is that is not that is that is it's a bunch of that, and you have to like put the
Whenever you need
punctuation where it
I'll
goes.
be there.
But yes, I love wordplay like that. Also, is it gonna switch us? It might switch us actually. So maybe we don't need to switch to Lohen. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyways. Only if it's a support Lohen for Noelle. I know. Nice. Wait, does that mean then? It's like that Buffalo sentence. That's just Buffalo 9 times in a row. Did you know that you can actually use that sentence and repeat it infinitely? Because all you have to do is just keep expanding the subject or the predicate, either way. But like usually it's just the subject. You can make an infinitely long, grammatically correct sentence with just the word buffalo. But yes, buffalo, 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 buffalo is a grammatically correct sentence. So actually, we're about grabbing Lohen. It won't matter. Okay, never mind then. Will it let us land on them? Can we just like plunge attack? Cool. Okay.
This one here?
Enough, strip it for parts.
Oh, are we switching to Lohen and okay, cool. I see. Time to get up. There we go.
Defensive mode.
Leave none standing.
This is not a typical Lohen team. I don't think. What do I know though? We've already established this kind of build characters off vibe.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Nice.
Such fluid movements. I'd have never have guessed you were a machine.
Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Is a grammatically correct sentence and your favorite sauce to put on chicken.
Your attacks are also very precise, Mr. Lohen. Almost mechanically so.
Oh. Couldn't tell she's a human. Couldn't tell he's a couldn't tell she's. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways.
Woo, new parts! I'm gonna be able to create some excellent new modules with these.
And, does this mean you're free to...
Enough, look for more. I want as many as we can get.
Understood. My apologies, Mr. Lohen. We can talk about this later.
Does Nefa turn red when she dies? Does she? I don't know. Yep, Rex, that's my brain today. That's just been me. This has been me all day. Just wait, where's my... Oh, it's called... Yeah. That's been me all day. Not sure I like her too much to let her die intentionally. True. Valid. After much exploration... Oh. Sleepy.
Ino's asleep. Oh, did she wear herself out playing in Dornman Port?
She's often like this. Her batteries drain quickly.
Her batteries.
I am sorry, Mr. Lohen, but I'm afraid I can't get up right now. I must stay here until Ino has entered a deeper state of sleep.
Honestly, it's like when a cat falls asleep on you, or even a dog. Like when your pet falls asleep on you, you're just like, well, I guess I can't move for the next hour.
That's quite alright. I've already seen enough to know what you're capable of.
Want a hard sentence to read? Enjoy. The horse raced past the barn fell. The horse raced past the barn fell. Wait, that one actually is... Wait. The horse raced past the barn fell. I think it's the race past the barn part. I feel like that is a little... What's it called? Like a little prepositional phrase or something. The horse raced past the barn fell. Is how I think that's supposed to be read. Literally like Inefa, imagine her lap doesn't make a comfortable pillow. I mean, Ino probably sleeps on sheets of metal. Like, I could imagine Inefa's lap being a lot more comfortable than that.
I hope my combat data provides some useful insights.
Why it's hard? Your brain assumes raced is the main verb. It actually means the horse that was raced past the barn fell. Okay, so I was right. I couldn't figure out what the, like, the term for the phrase is, but the intonation in my head makes sense to read it that way. But I don't, like, I also can't recognize that as, like, oh, the horse that was raced. Okay, that's why. So, okay. No, that's actually a really good one. I like that one.
By the way, the person who told us about these special mechanisms also mentioned Dragon Spine.
Oh?
You might want to go there and check things out.
Oh? Do we get to see Albedo?
Dragon spine, huh? What could be waiting for me there?
Snow and possibly a dragon.
The wind rises.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Paimon. Paimon?
Explore the area ahead of us later.
Oh no.
How about
Oh
we explore the area ahead of
no.
us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
So,
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Pain and Death. This is more chill than TA Death and... How about explore the area later, no? The buffalo sentence of Genshin. Well, hang on, like, she might eventually get out of the out of bounds zone, right? Let's see. Currently in a special story mode, cannot complete this action. Guys. Can I switch characters? Oh, I can revive him at least. We'll switch to... So, super broke the game. Let's see if I escape and leave. Yeah. No, you're right. Because that's so ridiculous. Yes, Paimon, yes. Oh, I see. It drops us here. Oh, no. Please tell me we can just... Hold on, let me heal them up real quick. That was ridiculous. How about we explore the area of us later? Oh my gosh. Me using the options button. Alright. This way. Alright, so I guess I'm not gonna do that. I was just trying to find a little shortcut. Why is the out of bounds zone so close to that? Hang on.
I must leave no stone
Oh,
unturned.
I found out something over the weekend.
One with nature.
I did a little science. I am just trying to get his burst back up. But, Noelle, if her shield is ready... Speaking of shield, if her shield is ready to do that, while she's already still got a shield up, her current one will explode if you have her C4.
quietly.
I think that's super cool. And I think there's like something that we can do with that. Alright. Please just drop us off in the normal
Dragon
spot.
spine, huh?
Okay, good. So,
What could be waiting for me there?
I don't know, but I guess I'm taking the stairs in the path like a plebeian. But no, I disagree. I disagree. Wait a second. The domain. Okay, but wait, hang on. Hang on. I'm getting sidetracked, but hang on. I know it won't let me. Okay. Figures. I just needed to test it. I just needed to see. Wait a second. Oh, no, it's just gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna tell me how about we explore the area of this later.
Into the wind.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, please. No, please. Okay, we made it here. If you heard, but Paimon thinks you should explore the area ahead of you later. You only have Noel C6. That reminds me of that meme, the Patrick Star meme. It's like, I only have 7. Oh, is it that way? Okay, okay. Well, I was kind of right. Truly proving he's learned nothing. Maybe best to press escape and leave. No, we got this. I just need a torch, and I'll be good. See, we're there. Refusing the paved road for suffering good on
Follower
your
of
good on
fate.
UI.
You are here at last.
Oh. How did I kind of forget about Jurin? We did a character appreciation from earlier. How did I forget about Jurin? Also, why is he in a chair? He's reading a script. I just realized he's reading a script. Secret Power Follower of Fate, here at last.
Durin! Paimon's really not surprised at all.
I mean, I'm not surprised that he's here. I just kind of forgot that he could be here. Oh, hey, a dragon. How convenient. There's something odd about the way he's speaking.
A sovereign ruler, the creation of a mage, and a descendant of angels. All wield disparate powers, yet all were crowned as dragons.
I was gonna commend him for his reading abilities, but then I remembered he's literally a storybook character. So I feel like it might just come naturally to him. So a sovereign ruler, that's Inefa, the creation of a mage, that's Jurin, and a descendant of angels. This is one I should know. I should know this one. Nicole, but Nicole's not a dragon. Jurin is so precious and can do no wrong. This was funny. It was funny. I'm glad that it was entertaining for y'all. I don't know if you should just stack EM for actual name that is pronounced Noel. How is that pronounced Noel? Also stacking EM for Noel? I mean, if you're running Lunar Crystallize, I guess. I guess we'll figure out who the third dragon is.
This is because dragons are the symbol of power.
Must be Ito. I love it, Bark. I love it so much. JKMN. Noel. Yes, that's awesome. Is Jurin? He's just too adorable.
So, doing battle with great dragons became a way to prove your strength. Huh. I think I might be starting to understand the founding Grand Master a little better.
Huh?
I can see you still have much to say, but I suggest we cross blades instead. After all, a single sword stroke is worth 1,000 words.
Watch Jurin's like, wait, we're fighting? I thought I was just reading this page.
Wait. Young human, the trial you seek is far from here. You must venture to Storm Terror's lair and face the final prophecy.
Why is he talking so fast? Sounds like an actor who wants to get off stage. Oh, does he not want to fight? He's just conceding.
Are you alright, Durin? You sound kinda weird today.
Phew. I think I got through the important bits.
Oh, I
Even
see.
if I did have to skip a lot.
I see. He was actually trying to get through everything.
I think Albedo said he needed help with an experiment, so I better be heading back now. Sorry, everyone.
Wait, so he can actually fly? Wait, is this... Was this already, like, canon that he could actually fly? Jiren is so dang precious. Don't you dare be mean to him, Lohen. That was a very panicked Jiren. So that's where this fan art you saw came from? Wait, there was a fan art of that? Because he's making sure he gets the key information out.
Well, he sure left in a hurry. What a shame.
Descendant of
Hey,
Angels.
what's this?
Is that Dvalin? Ooh.
Why exactly was Durin here? Apart from that last line about venturing to Storm Terror's lair, he just seemed to be talking nonsense.
Something tells me he was only here so that the next dragon counts as number 3.
Interesting. I'm getting curious as to exactly how this prophecy will come true.
Why doesn't Mihoyo just let him use his own wings to glide? True. There may be like how they do weapon skins, they may do something for glider skins as well. That'd be cool if they did. I found out Lohen asking Jiren to fight and Jiren hid behind Wanderer. Amazing. Dvalin isn't Descendant of Angels, but then like what are we doing here? In terror?
Oh, wonderful. Now, according to Barbeloth's prophecy, the human in need of guidance should be here in no time. Entrance lines. Memorized. Entrance effects. Confirmed. Nothing can go wrong this time.
Hey, why do you guys think the final prophecy needs Lowen to come here?
Oh no! They're here already? Did Durin not finish his lines? Oh, I need to keep quiet.
Oh hey, an angel? That's not a dragon. Descendant of Angels could only mean Fremine? Why Fremine? Third dragon? That too.
Could the final Might of the Dragon be talking about Dvalin? He doesn't seem to be here today, though.
She looks... I've never seen her like this before. The side I just like... Wait, can I make my model? Will it only do one direction? The problem is I can't see. Yeah, it kind of does. Okay. Because it would be funny. That's why for a minute.
Technically speaking, I already saw him when I first returned home from Nodcry. He was right beside you.
True. I'm guessing you're talking about the replay thing. Side I know is pretty good.
Oh, yeah! In Wolvendom, when you were delivering letters for Varka. Wait, so does that mean the prophecy has been fulfilled already?
There is one dragon we know of that is a descendant of angels. Is there? Who am I forgetting? Wait, who's... One dragon that's a descendant of angels? Well, I'm trying to think. The angels became Seelie, and monsters, and Nicole. Who does that leave? All the way back from Lowen's story quest? Oh! Why is that being referenced here, though? I mean, you're right, but why is that being referenced here?
If we're being generous with our interpretation, then technically, I've already thrice faced the might of the dragon.
But do you comprehend the true meaning of strength yet?
I guess that's why the prophecy has guided me here.
Yup, Ursa the Drake.
Before this place was known as
Yep.
Storm Terror's lair, it was the god of storms, Decarabian's domain.
I've always loved that name, Decarabian.
But the mighty god who could conjure storms to shut out the world couldn't stem the yearning for freedom within his own walls of wind.
Speaking of which, I just realized, it doesn't normally rain here, does it? I don't think it normally rains in Storm Terror's lair. I don't think it can.
Yet the god of the north wind, with whom he had once vied for the divine throne, found the answer he had always sought only after abandoning his power.
Huh? There seems to be more to this kid than Varka led me to believe.
It's no longer raining. Also, Nicole, please be careful with how loudly you think.
The mirror of the dawning morn, Durin. For a time, they too were lost to confusion and doubt. What led them to strength was more than just power.
Wow. You really seem to be getting it.
Think loudly. If you ask me, Decorabian was severely misunderstood. I think he was definitely misunderstood, but I also think that, you know, he didn't quite make the best choices, clearly.
And Ursa too. The monster who had once been an angel.
Huh?
Oh. Does she not know about that?
Paimon thinks you might be onto something here, Lohen. But, you're speaking kind of funny.
First Jurin, now Lohen? Why does everyone sound like they're reading from a script? Fourth wall break? Also, I can't make my model do like that. I was trying to do the side-eye thing, or like the... Anyways. Fourth wall break?
The angel who chose
He
power
is.
still yearned to remain close to humanity, eventually falling to become a pitiful monster.
Okay.
Oh, humans who have witnessed this all, do you still aspire to power?
Hey, those are my lines.
Oh. Oh. Poor Nicole. The little pouty face and this scene right here is amazing. Hang on, I want a screenshot of this. Perfect. Oh, yeah, Nicole thought too loud.
Oh dear. The cat's out of the bag now, isn't it?
Pleasure to meet you, Lady Nicole. I've read your script, and I have to say, I was very impressed.
Oh, why do I get the feeling that Durin dropped his copy?
The way she said that, the delivery on that was perfect.
Oh, why do I get the feeling that Durin dropped his copy?
Oh? So that was part of the prophecy, too?
Not at all. If I'd known in advance, I wouldn't have just...
Regardless, it was a well-written script. Very entertaining. As a heartwarming little fairy tale, of course. I must say, though, I'm not a huge fan of being lectured to. Not even by an angel.
You best watch your tone, Lohen.
I'll choose to believe that was aimed at my former colleague, the one who chose power. Seeing as you've read my script, I suppose you already know everything I have to say?
Indeed, and I'll make sure to treat it as valued advice. Now, was there anything else, or can I get back to compiling my Formidable Foes fieldbook?
He didn't say he plans to follow that advice. Pretty sure he's just gonna keep compiling his fieldbook, whatever she says.
I must admit, though, it's been quite a productive day. I'm sure I must have gotten a tiny bit stronger, at least. Well, thank you, everyone. And give my regards to the production crew.
Why are humans always so difficult to deal with?
Can someone tell Paimon what's going on? She's feeling very confused.
Lowen stole the script from Jurin and read ahead. Guess he doesn't mind spoilers.
Do you remember dealing with Dottore and the poison left behind by Ursa in Mondstadt?
Mm-hmm.
I'm told that Lohen also endured his fair share of suffering around that time. Since that was a calamity caused by a former angel, it naturally fell on a current angel to set things right. Though things didn't go exactly how I planned. It seems that humanity's fate is destined to become ever more unpredictable. the guidance of angels is no longer the only thing leading them toward the future. But all those infinite possibilities? Perhaps that is precisely where humanity's true strength lies.
Oh, she's still here. Alright, so we've got Lowen's homework done. Hi, Nicole.
Oh, still, even if it was my first attempt, I can't believe this is how things turned out.
Starting's never easy.
Besides, it didn't really end badly.
True. Dr. Hole, again, optional. Note, the dialogue changes based on if you've done her homework yet. Wait, really?
Oh, still, even if it was my first attempt.
Oh, I see, because, oh. So, if Witch's homework, the role of a guide, has not been completed, your first attempt at what, though? My first Witch's homework. I'll explain it all later. That's really cool. Why do we gotta ruin everything and bring up the nugget? Thought this was cute for being homework to do? Yes, it was. He loved his people and wanted to keep them safe because outside of his wall of storms was bitter freezing winds and hostile monsters. Only wanted to protect his people, but they mistook his protection for imprisonment and believed him deaf to their wants because the winds were too loud. Gunhilda's legacy. Yeah, like, again, you're not, like, wrong, but, like, there were definitely opportunities, I think, that, like, things could have gone a different way. I'm not saying that, like, either side of that conversation was, you know, fully right or fully wrong. It was just a really unfortunate... It's like The Amazing Digital Circus, which, for anyone here who's seen, I'm not gonna... If people have been trying to keep up and have not seen the last episode, I won't spoil anything, but I will say that, like, I've always seen Kane as a misunderstood character because he's an AI. He only knows what he knows. He doesn't understand these humans, these creatures. He doesn't know the world they come from. He doesn't understand their
Leave it to me.
complexities
All
of
of it,
their
whatever it is.
personalities.
What
So,
exactly is it?
Even though people hate him
I catch your
or
request.
hated him, I don't know, like, if people's overviews have changed, but, like, I truly think he is just the tragedy of the misunderstood. Sorry, the tragedy of the misunderstood character. You've seen all 9. You saw 9 in cinemas. I did too. I saw it in cinemas, and then I've seen several reactions so far. I've seen the whole show minus episode 9. I've seen the whole show like over 10 or 15 times now, just from reactions alone. And like watching it on my own like 3 times. So now I'm trying to catch up with all the reactors that I've seen react to 9. But unfortunately, the ones I've seen, only 2 of them have been good. All the others have been horrible for one reason or another. I just could not stand those reactions. Anyways, we're getting a picture here real quick with Nicole. Oh, actually, hang on. We can do the... Here. We'll match Nicole a little bit.
Oh dear, everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
Oh. I'm trying to get one that's like... The rain... There we go. The rain's not too obnoxiously splashing. Wait a second. Oh, please, come on. There we go. That's... Why did it all of a sudden start raining? There we go. That's fine. Now... Nicole, why are you not affected by the hydro? Answer me that one. I think Kane was more human than, to be honest, a lot of the actual humans. It was the latter that warped his intent. Yeah, it was all sorts of stuff. Anyways, I do think there was a lot of miscommunication and a lot of misunderstanding, including him being misunderstood himself. So we have Lowen's, which is homework. Let me see. He's level 80. Okay. When his skill hits an opponent or elemental burst is unleashed, if his will to win is at 50% or more of its max limit, his NA and CA damage will be increased by 40%. That's not bad. GG's, Lowen. Oh, also, wait, hang on. What do I have him on? Someone mentioned a weapon earlier, I think. So I've currently got him on white tassel. Of the ones I have here, is there a better option? That's electro-charged. That's not going to do anything for him. That's not going to do anything. That probably won't. Seems like a Nakul ability. Jade Winged. But then what do I put Flints on? I hate sharing weapons. I really want each one to have like their own dedicated one. But I mean, like, if I could get a replacement for Flints, that'd be great. You have him on White Tassel as well. Nice. Same brain cell. I think I saw someone put him on Crescent Pike before. Physical damage? Why would they have a physical damage on him? Maybe it was a meme. It might have just been a meme. Wait. Okay, so ignoring the ER main stat, attack increases by 40, movement speed by 10%, when he uses a skill. That may not necessarily be great, but it's not bad. I think that could actually be really funny. Luminous has unconditional attack percent. That's true. Also, that looks amazing on him. Oh my goodness. It's like the magical girl staff. Part 2. Because Crescent buffs charged attacks. Wait, does it? I mean, it kind of does. Like, conditionally it does, but I guess. I feel like that's what is it? I feel like the payout for it, whatever, is not as strong. You love it? Yeah, honestly, this is really funny. And it gives crit rate too. Wait, what do we currently... It gives more crit rate at a lower level. Yeah, sure, we lose the NA thing, but I think that's fine. We get the attack. I mean, I think it's funny. What is crit rate currently at? 52? I think that might be worth it. I think that might be worth it. No joke. His highest DPS is infinite charge attack strikes. Wait, really? Okay, maybe that makes a little more sense then. I didn't know that. That actually makes a little more sense then. You can put Flints on Prospector Shovel. So this would be on Flints. Attack, Electrocharge. Ooh, okay. Actually. Attack by pharmacy. Okay, you know what? Sure, let's do that. Now I'm curious to see how Flints does now. I just need to fight something real quick. Is there something that spawns multiple times? I guess a boss enemy would. Yeah, let me go see a boss enemy real quick. We're just gonna do a little science and then we'll get into the hangouts. I'm glad today's doesn't have like a super like rigid structure or schedule or anything. That it's just we actually have time to do science like this. Oh. No. If you have battle pass weapons, you could put deathmatch on either Lohen or Flynn's. I have one. I have one, and it's currently on Arlecchino. Here. So Arlecchino currently has an R5 deathmatch. Would this be? I mean, I guess this could be fine on him, huh? It's also a craftable, so you can max it out for 48% Luna charge. Ooh. Wait, the guy in Inazuma? Oh, you're so right. Masanori. Yo, I haven't seen Masanori in a while. Where is he? He is here. I think this is him. Yep. Alright. Good call, Cobalt. I forgot about that. I think he's gonna congratulate me for the last time I was here. So I don't think I started his dialogue after that. Oh, please. That or Miliastra? That's true. I don't remember how to get to the one in Miliastra though. And I feel like it'll take me like I can get both of these fights done with both weapon tests before I could even like navigate to the correct menu in Miliastra. So hang on. Deploy first. And then let's switch him back to the original one for a baseline. Okay, no, so I guess I did talk to him last time. Do some Miliastra damage testing. Make Lowen's cape glow outside of his skill just by starting a myriad melody in his skill mode, then quitting it and his cape starts glowing or stays glowing. Nice.
Let me try.
Installation chamber. Wayne. Busted.
This is how we do this normally.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Okay, I guess I messed that up. But yes. Maybe I shouldn't do the whole lunar thing. I think that's way too much going on. I need to just test him. So him and Columbina, I think, is the baseline. Night balls. Alright, one more time. And we'll just use I need to switch out Inefa, or we'll switch out Yelan for a neutral shield. Who's a neutral shielder we can use? Does Toma's shield damage? Oh, you know what? Hang on. Zhongli's. Duh.
Sure.
Meanwhile, want more Aurora copies? Alright.
What's one more? Gather! Night falls.
Did he just heal? Wait, did Masanori just heal?
Observe. Night falls.
Okay, not bad. Wait, hang on. Okay, well, I guess never mind on that. You good, my guy? The wall here is made of wall. Oh my gosh, wait. It pushed him away.
Solidify.
Oh, it's... Okay, well, never mind. Sure. Also, he periodically heals himself. Interesting. I don't know. I forgot to... Okay, we're gonna... I forgot to switch the weapon, so we're gonna just do this real quick.
Engaged.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Come on. Come on, do your thing. There you go.
Installation chamber.
Close your eyes. Observe.
He is a thunder guy. They have a full heal. No, but I mean like the two like phases or whatever, that's fine. But like he just had a random like his HP went down and then back up. That's what I was talking about. Observe night balls. That is a unique skill for Masanori. No other Kairagi do that. Interesting. Remember when Masanori was a difficult threat? How the turntables. That's what I was just thinking too earlier, Jua.
Complexity of humanity.
I'm sorry, Fins. No, I literally, like, after the first time we fought him, I was like, wait. I remember he used to be, like, an S-class boss, like, world boss, trying to, like, see how quickly you defeat him, and the time limit was such a huge, like, such a daunting thing. Alright, switch his weapon. Switch his weapon to... this.
What's one more?
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Night falls.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Observe.
I feel like there isn't a noticeable gain. And it may just be because it's an R1 and I haven't crafted more. How many can I craft right now? Wait, where are the, here they are. I can make an R5 right now. I can make an R5. Note, this spear is at R1, so it's roughly at half the power compared to R5. It'd be funny if a Genshin dev randomly went into Masanori's files and made him 10 times stronger without telling anyone. That'd be so funny. Fox, welcome in. How's it going? How we doing? We're doing pretty chill. We just finished Lowen's homework. We're doing some damage testing with flints. I think, let's see what I need to make an R5. Wait, how are you doing, Fox? Went to the Path of Exile Crab, where they accidentally made Crab God Killer. We need... I'm so dumb. It's not here. It's the forge. Alright, I require something made. Please. I need 4 shovels. What am I... Can I get 4? I can absolutely get 4. Yes, please. Uh, 200 crystal ore, 200 rainbow crystals, and 4,000 more. Or white iron, white iron. Wow, that used... I'm glad I was collecting those on expeditions. And we got some back. Cool. Easy. Love to see it. Thank you, sir. Weapons. Enhance. And I need to remember... I mean, I'll just do it after this. Oh, you can't do the drag. Okay. Alright, now we have an R5. We go fight Masanori again. Yeah, I can't get it to level 90. This is fine though. Level 80 is fine. Lohen is actually very odd in terms of his DPS and his, or as his highest chain is just only charge attacks. Literally blue Hutao in a spiritual sense. I love the analogy. Where's our Natlin Condescence Crystal Commission? Answer me to way. Still your match. Yup. Shall we spar?
What's one? Gather.
Wayne.
Okay, let's see what this does for us. Can someone explain why sometimes Flynn gets his mini burst and sometimes he doesn't? That's what I would like to know.
Surge.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Like right now, I was expecting it to be ready. So I mean, maybe this just isn't the best test, but I mean like, he's also this is like also one of my strongest, like my account's strongest builds, like team-wise, or team comp. So, I don't know if I'm gonna notice too much in terms of gains, just because of like, it's such like a huge discrepancy, or not discrepancy, a huge, whatever. Anyways, energy differences maybe could be because you're using Geo as well, so his Electro isn't interacting as much with the Hydro. Is that what caused it to happen? I don't know what procs his mini burst. I guess I wonder if it's it probably is, and I just haven't read it. I haven't seen. I don't know. Be replaced with special burst for next 6 seconds. Consumes less energy. Yeah, no, I don't know. It could just be a timing thing. His mini burst is just skill cast. Baressa's is plunges. Well, yeah, but like there are times where like I would do his skill and his mini burst would be ready immediately. According to Google AI, could be wrong. Flintz's mini burst inconsistently primarily stems from the cooldown of his skill, which requires 2 presses to activate the mini burst, and specific ER requirements. When you don't get the mini burst, you are likely locked out of the required skill state or lack the energy. He is at 100 ER, so that's very possible. Why is he only at 100 ER? Are there no ER subsets anywhere? There really aren't. Okay, so no wonder. I guess we've solved that mystery. He's also only on a 2-piece set. Do I even have enough of the other ones? Not good ones, anyways. Ooh, wait, is electro damage not the... It really isn't. Okay. Good to know. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. That's already on set, and that's on set. Okay, well, we don't have... We just doesn't have ER right now. I guess that's just... It is what it is. Oof, yeah, that's artifact RNG for you. Pressing skill once changes his form to manifest flame form, where his normals are infused with electro, and he gets some interrupt resistance. In order to get his mini burst mode, you have to press the skill button again. Only after you press the skill button the second time, Flint's is a small attack and gets the mini burst mode. Well, that's the part I'm talking about though, because I do his thing twice. Here, we'll do Masanori again. I do it twice, but sometimes it just does not happen. And I think based on what I'm hearing in chat, it could be an ER thing. That's completely wrong. ER is Flint's number 1 subset want. Yeah, I was not informed. 4-piece would fix that crit rate issue heavily. Yeah. So I will also say, I wasn't actively trying to build Flint's. I wanted to build Flint so he could do something. And to be fair, for like what we say is a weak build, he's still like doing fine. Like he's not terrible. Like I'm able to get through things. Clearly Masanori is just like a few sheets of paper thick. So, it's because Lunar does not benefit from the direct buffs of electro damage. The only thing Lunar really benefits from is Res Shred. Okay.
Stabilize.
So, wait, what was his testing again? Oh, right, it was 1, 2. And his mini burst is not ready. 1. Okay, the time it was. But I only hit the skill button once for that one. I'll wait until he's out of the cycle here.
Gather.
Okay, so 1, 2, and mini burst is still grayed out. So I guess that's the ER, or at least that's definitely one of the issues. Alright, let me go heal up. Have on Flint's, Nicole, Prune, and Columbina. Wait. Flint's, Nicole, Prune, and Columbina. That's not a team I would have thought of putting together. Now, I want to see what it looks like here. So Flint's, Columbina, we already got. Nicole. and
I shall
prune.
be your guide.
Just so you know, I'm not here to play.
Huh. Interesting. I can see it. Yep, I can see that. Now who did I have on here originally? It was Anefa and Yelan, which I'll
Please
probably
select target
switch.
for cleanup sequence.
I could switch Yelan.
Who's our target this time?
I don't know to who though. Lunar scales off of defense. Wait, just like lunar crystallize, I think only, and then like maybe one other, but I don't think it's all of lunar. Try to aim for 115 to 145. Your line completely okay, gotcha. Quincy, welcome in. How's it going? Try to aim for 115 to 145 ER for Flints. You only don't need to worry about ER if you have his signature weapon. I see. Yeah, that's... And I did want to go for it. I really did, because it looked really cool. And it looked really fitting for him. That reminds me, I want to go for Lowen's signature as well. But that's not gonna happen. We're these wishes are spoken for already. Oh right, so we can just, you know what, let's do one run. Let's do one artifact run. Get me out of this. We're doing one artifact run. Maybe I'll have better luck doing it on stream. Probably not. But we're just gonna see. And then we can swap into Hangouts. Yes, Cobalt, I am. I'm planning to anyways. So, if it were up to me, yes, I'd be getting Sandrone. It is unfortunately not up to me. It is up to whoever presses the little gold 5-star button back at Hoyo HQ. It's up to them whether I get Sandrone or not. We need to do Hangouts anyways. I mean, we got time. And I do want to do Hangouts. I do want to do Hangouts. I just want to do one artifact run. In and out, 5-minute adventure. The cool thing about gacha is that you never know if you do unless you spend too much money. What are we fighting? What are we fighting here? I forgot. Alright, well, we'll get 200 EM off the bat. Oh, this guy. Okay.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Be silent. Observe. To dust.
Cool. Alright, Lynn's, what do we got? We'll do this one. Survey says... And that's not even his set. I mean, it's not a terrible piece, though. Like, that's not a bad piece for whoever's going to use that. But these two, ignore the fact that they're starred. That's me saying that I'm going to get rid of those later. That's unfortunate. Spending again on Friday will get Sandrone at the very least. Nice, nice. This thing is Bennett's last time. Took a long time, and I don't know how late you can stay up today. Let's do one that doesn't have 6 endings. Let's see how long all these other ones are. Alright, so 5, 5. We already have one here. We could do 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6. Okay, I see. So what if let's finish Layla's. All of them has 6 endings. Lies. Unless these are lying to us. 5 to 6. We'll do Layla's. Since we've already started, we've done 1. But somewhere around that. Yeah, we'll finish Layla's, I think. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Oop, that's not Layla. Cedro, welcome in. How are you doing? It's been a minute. How have you been? Oh, not claim. How do we do this? Here? Okay, so we got this, and oh my gosh, that's a huge branch. We've got 1 ending already. The price to pay and its returns. I wish you courage as you carry onward and hope that you fulfill the expectations you hold. I would love it's been a while. It's been a quite some time, so I don't remember all the context of this, but I remember seeing this and thinking it was really sweet. I thought this was like actually really wholesome. All right, so let's go. Do we start from the beginning? I mean, we could start from the beginning and then go this way. Wisdom Seal is the one we got last time. Okay, so we're going to choose whatever does not lead us to Wisdom Sealy. Been a long time. Yo, LaPenna, welcome in as well. How you been, man? Twin Jam is live. Hope it's been fun. It's been pretty good. Hope things have been well with you. Hope your trip was fun. You still have to tell me about how that went, by the way. Been gaming and cooking up art. Ooh, nice. Art. Would love to see if you want to share it in the server. We'll start from the beginning. We'll see what happens. But yeah, hope you've been playing some good games as well, Cedro. Just going from the start because there's no way you remember everything. Yeah, I remember nothing. I really don't. Alright. All the way back to... Is she in the House of Dana? Yes, okay. Been back on the training ropes since you got back at the beginning of the month. Rising from the ashes? Nice. Glad to hear. True words of true, inspiring... However you say it. My brain's been frazzled all day. I can't form proper, complete sentences. Thank you for the care package, Maddie. Starting to fall asleep, we're gonna head to bed. Hope you have a good evening and have fun with the Hangouts. Thank you so much, Maddie. I appreciate it. Thank you for the care package. Let me give you a tuck. Thank you for the tuck as well, Jua. There's some pad work sometime? Yes, please do. Would love to see. Rising from the ashes or on run? You're welcome, Maddie. Take care. I will see you for stream tomorrow, perhaps. If you're live. Okay, I think we're caught up in chat. Meet again.
Sorry, but I don't really have time to chat right now.
And Jua, wait, Jua, didn't you already do the 30-month thing for mod anniversary? Or was that 29? Was it really? I could have sworn it was 30. But GG's, thank you so much for 30 months of being a mod and putting up with me. Can we get some hearts in chat for Jua, please? He's been such a huge help and such a great friend, and I really appreciate everything that you do to help me out, Jua. Thank you so much. I have no idea what's going on with that. Well, we're giving you more hearts anyways. I think I've also got to pet the mod emote as well. Yep. Jua the goat, true. Hope you remember me, twin. Yes, thank you so much, Jua. 30 months is crazy too. I cannot believe it's been, well, longer than that since I started streaming, but like I cannot believe it's actually been like that long. 1 month, 12 days, 15 hours of watching, and that's, see, it sounds misleading when it says it in months like that. See, like that makes more sense, but like when it combines all of your like watch time into months, it seems to take away from the fact of how long that actually is. Scubbles, welcome in. How are you? How have the games been? That's also 2 years. Also 2 years, 8 months. And 17... Wait a second. Wait a minute. Jua and Scubbles have the exact same followage down to the hour. Right? Am I reading that correctly? 2 years, 8 months, 17 days, 1 hour. That's wild. I mean, it's not, since we all knew each other around the same time. But 2 years, 8 months, 18 days, and 1 hour. Maury's got exactly 1 day over. That's awesome. But like it's we all met around the same time, like through the same community, so like it makes sense. It's just I did not expect to see the exact same followage amount. 13 days, 15 hours of watch time. And 1 year, 9 months, and 6 days, 1 hour. 1 year, 3 months, 11 days, and 22 hours. Guys, y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Chua, thank you. Let's see. Twirly Whirly? Wait, this is new. This is new. Wait. This couldn't have been here before, right? Or did they release this after the first time we had Twirly Whirly? Mimori and Jua knew each other prior. Oh yeah, no, I know. I knew you guys were like all in the same sort of group, and then I was sort of the last one into that group through the Jonathan. But like then we all like coalesced into the bank server, which was fun. That was fun vibes. Hadn't expected to be over a year. I know, like time really does fly. Holy.
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't seen Twirly Whirly in a long time.
Is that not a new dialogue option? Because I thought this was released before the Beast Tamers event.
But no, now's not the time for that.
There's completely different dialogue here if you've never met Nilu? Really? Wait, so this timeline feels so weird.
I was originally looking up some information at the House of Dana, but the more I read, the more I realized that my thesis is horribly lacking.
Oh, ignore the wrong name. Layla's stress value. Oh no. Being long tortured by her own anxious thoughts. Layla's stress value shows her current mental state.
I should have been done with the first draft of my thesis by now, but I've barely written a third.
So, what are you planning to do now?
Well, I guess I have to keep looking up as much info as possible. I shouldn't give up now. But who am I kidding? Maybe I'm not cut out to be a researcher. Maybe I shouldn't have come to the academia in the first place. All I've done is cause trouble for my advisor and classmates.
Oh. You know who this is?
I should probably notify my advisor sooner than later, so he can focus his attention on the other students. No, I don't even have the guts to bring it up, and I haven't completely given up yet.
I think we'll go with the first option. Since we haven't. Let's go with the first option. And just try to get a very different branch. And even if it's a different branch, like, we can still eliminate that one. There is an achievement for fixing her stress issues perfectly. On the other hand, you could be evil. No. Not to Layla, not poor Layla. Oh, we'll go with the first one here.
To be honest, I haven't slept a wink for days. Just thinking about the awful state of my thesis keeps me up at night.
Haven't slept for days. Relatable.
Lack of sleep hinders my ability to focus, and if I can't focus, I can't do any proper research or thinking. I'm stuck in a vicious cycle. I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. They're all geniuses and fast learners. I'm nowhere near as gifted as they are.
She doesn't even know. Poor girl.
Oh, if it wasn't for someone who's been helping me out, my advisor probably would have kicked me out of the Darshan by now.
Is this someone a good friend of yours who went with that one? So that other option didn't lead us anywhere different. Are they the great fungus elder? What on earth? Are they a sage?
If that was the case, would have already left on my own. Just the idea of being watched by a sage is terrifying. This might sound strange, but I actually don't know who's been helping me. I don't even know if they're a person or not. Due to my lack of sleep, I sometimes get dizzy and faint when I'm stressed out.
It's that bad, huh?
Yeah, but oddly enough, when I wake up, all the things I was stressing over are taken care of. My homework's somehow finished before the deadline, and my papers are perfectly written. But that's not all. My flowers are watered, laundry's done, even my broken camera was fixed. I really don't know what's going on, but for now, I'm calling the phenomenon a blessing from the stars.
She deserves a blessing from the stars. Got you. If you know anything about Layla, you know exactly what's going on. Yep. You know what you think's stupid now? What do you think is stupid?
Maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing all the effort I put into my research. If that's even possible.
I want powers like that.
But there's no point in me studying at the academia if I keep relying on this mysterious phenomenon.
And she doesn't know she's not even relying on it. Like, she doesn't know it's her. Sucks. That's so sad. Layla wasn't included in the revelation buffs despite being an astrologist and cryo. Wait, that actually is... That's wild. What on earth? She really just did get forgotten. That's so sad. F's in the chat for Layla.
It comes down to my own efforts, improving one step at a time. How else can I honor my parents and live up to the expectations of everyone who knows me?
That makes sense. The effort you put in is equally important.
Oh no, I've already spent too much time chatting. I still haven't made much headway on my thesis. At this rate, I'll need the Wisdom Sealy's help.
You just said you wanted to rely on your own efforts.
Yes, but time's of the essence, so I have to take what I can get. Sorry, I'm just making excuses. But the Wisdom Sealy is truly amazing, and freely shares its endless knowledge. If you want its help, all you have to do is write down your question, and you'll get a response a short while later.
Maybe it's some researcher who wants to remain anonymous?
No one knows who or what it actually is. It's just known as the Wisdom Sealy.
You can't even make her damage good unless you C2 Escoffier and C1 Farina at the very least and run her in a freeze team. She's also got approved leave for the desert event when we met Thoth. She could get it again for Fontanalia. True. To get the buff, she'd have to go to Fontaine, and considering her stress workload... Oh, so that was in response to Jewess, I see. Considering her stress workload, she probably wouldn't do that willingly, not to say it's impossible. After all, she did get to see Mizuki. Yep, Mizuki and... like Bark said, the whole desert expedition thing. But that was kind of academic, I think, in nature. So, the spa day is definitely a stronger argument for that. But anyways,
But getting an answer
but she could for
all
Montanalia,
comes down
I think.
to the Sealy's mood. Sometimes it'll only give you a vague answer or play tricks on you. I'm pretty sure a researcher wouldn't do something like that.
Well, not a nice researcher anyways.
All I can do right now is hope that it helps me.
But what about the blessing from the stars?
Who knows if it'll happen this time? I can't put all my eggs in one basket.
Thank you for the hydrate, Orchid. Not sure if you count the desert event because academic nature at the start and the rest of the event could be counted as sick leave. That's true. Over Diona, a bartender from Mondstadt, and Beto, a mercenary captain. Yeah, it was a bit of a missed opportunity, wasn't it? Also, it was still in Sumeru, not like traveling to another country. Also true. Yup.
Trying my luck with another phenomenon is better than doing nothing.
It's too risky to rely on some fishy legend to complete your thesis.
You're right. I need to keep a level head. I don't have time to waste. But what do we do from here? I can't just go back and start packing to leave.
You should rest first.
Rest? But my deadline's just around the corner. Oh, I don't think I can afford to rest right now.
You won't be able to write anything in your current state.
You do have a point. Oh, sorry. I tend to panic easily, as you can see.
I don't think I'll be able to get her achievement for getting her stress level perfect. At least not on my own. So I'll probably, at some point, I don't know if it'll be today or later on, but I'll probably just do a walkthrough for that one. Or Jua, if you want to, if we do get to that point today, if you want to send me the walkthrough for which options to choose, let me know. Because that's not going to be one I can do intuitively, I don't think. Because this, I feel like some of these options are not intuitive.
Then how should I rest? I definitely won't be able to sleep. As soon as I close my eyes, all kinds of thoughts start floating into my head.
Mizuki is there. She doesn't even have a stellar buff potentially yet. Wild. How about we head to Puspa Cafe?
Oh, that's a good idea. A cup of coffee might help clear my head. Let's go.
Alright, this has got to be already a different path, right? Can we check from, check plan. Okay, cool, we are on a different path. There we go.
Someone needs to...
I am getting a little tired, actually. I
Let's sit down here and have some coffee and sweets. It'll help me put my thoughts together.
like, the stream has been just, like, so chill. Like, when we were in the middle of Layla's previous dialogue, I was thinking, it's like, yeah, we'll just get through this and then I'll just rest. Like, I could probably get through it, but it's just, I'm much more tired than usual. Music is just getting buffs that are unrelated to the reaction. I had to assign an element to each SNES Nyan character. We've seen a lot of them. Would be Cryo, Hydro, Electro, with Noi being Pyro, and Vesna being Animo. Element to each SNES Nyan character we've seen. Oh, like your predictions for them? I only remember Noi, and I think Vesna. Oh, you didn't even say their names. I was like, I don't think I know. That's because you didn't. Yeah. No, I do wanna. I saw someone do the same thing. Like they had predictions for all of the trailer characters, and when I first saw it, I thought it was a leak. So I was like a little upset, and then I saw their thing is like their predictions and pull priority. I was like, oh, okay, but like I'm just like super like sensitive to it. It's like I know there are people who actively go out there to look for the information and put it out there, which sucks because it gets mixed in with the stuff that I'm trying to avoid. Noi is yeah. Yep. So those are the two that I remember. Those are the only two that I know. Noi's the one that's got the tacet mark on his neck. What are they called in Wuwa? The people with tacet marks? What are they called?
No. We're here to rest. My problems will have to wait for now.
Oh, hey, Layla.
Huh?
Sorry, but who are you?
I'm one of Layla's classmates. I just came by to say hi.
Then why do you look so angry? Don't play Wuwa. Resonators. Thank you, Mori. Yeah, so Noi looks like a resonator.
We just submitted our theses and we're totally beat. Everyone will be meeting here to celebrate.
It wasn't what it reminded you of. It was Asmodee. That's fair, because it was like the Asmodee's. It was like a tattoo of Asmodee's portals.
Seeing how relaxed you look, you must have already had your thesis finished ages ago.
Oh no, this is not where we want this conversation to go.
Oh, no, I'm actually having a lot of trouble with it.
You say that every time we talk, but you've never missed a deadline. Not only that, your papers are always well written and thorough. Your advisor is constantly praising your work. Yet you're always going around saying stuff like, I can't make it, I don't understand, I'm super worried. That kind of talk doesn't reflect your work at all, you know.
Yo, Chaos, welcome in. How's it going? It's been a little bit. Hope you've been doing well.
Well,
Why are you so hostile towards Layla?
For starters, she doesn't even try to participate with the group at all. It's one thing that she's not willing to help us, but she doesn't even bother showing up for our discussion meetings.
Yeah, because she's sleeping.
Every time we come to see her, she looks out of sorts and on the verge of a breakdown. It's not like we can't finish our own theses without her, but no one wants to always see her this way.
I know.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Everyone is entitled to their own choices. You should just learn to respect that. Or we'll go with the second one. Just because Layla breaks the mold doesn't mean it's a problem.
Whatever. There's no point in starting an argument here. If you think she can justify her behavior, then that's your opinion.
I don't like her. I don't like her. Apparently he's over 5,000 years old when Flint was born. Not sure on the veracity of the knowledge, but if he was, then he's old. He's beyond Unk. Doesn't have before returning to the blind stream. Oh, nice. Oh, she's wait. I didn't get a notification. I don't think. Well, I guess if she's still. Oh, hey, Sandrone trailer dropped. Okay, well, if she's still streaming later, wait, why do I not have notifications for her? This is getting more stressed. Okay, well, I guess I know who we're gonna raid if she's still live whenever we end stream. But yes, hope you have fun over there, Chaos. Fun. Yes, her second stream. Her first stream, her return stream. Here, let me give a shout out for her. We had a huge thing for her return stream. Was it Friday? It was a few days ago anyways. She's currently playing Deltarune. So if you guys don't know Usa, she just came back from like a 10-month hiatus. Go show her some love and support if you're not already following her. She's a good friend of mine.
Thanks for standing up for me. I really want to help the others, but most of the time I'm barely scraping by myself. There's very little I can help with.
Is it because you don't want others to know about the blessing from the stars?
Yeah, I can't ever tell my classmates about that. I'd be a mess if they ever reported it to my advisor.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a hard conversation.
It's really just a big misunderstanding, and there's nothing I can do about it. Everyone just gives me weird looks and judges me. It's making it really difficult to find friends.
Oh.
It's actually pretty rare for someone to actively engage in a conversation with me, like you do.
I think I understand your situation now.
Huh? What do you mean?
Let's see. You think that the blessing from the stars is some external power that's out of your control. Only by improving yourself and no longer relying on an external power can you break out of the vicious cycle.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Seems you know just as well as I do. The thing is, I'm terrible under pressure. That's just my nature. Even the thought of everyone's expectations back home is enough to make me feel nervous. And the more nervous I get, the worse things become around me. Take what Munira just said, for example.
Don't listen to
I don't
Munira.
think I'll be able to get it out of my mind for the entire day. That means I won't be able to relax at all today.
You shouldn't listen to Munira because her name is too close to manure, and that means her opinion doesn't matter, and you shouldn't let it bother you. Why don't we try facing the problem head on? Oh, this is two very different things. Okay, or sounds like we need to find a way for you to completely relax. Let's go with the second one.
Completely relaxed? But we're at a cafe. Is this not relaxing enough?
You're taking your studies too seriously. Academics are only one part of life.
I know, but... Alright, no more buts. My life is a mess because of the decisions I've made for myself. I should listen to your advice this time. How do I completely relax?
Since you're from the countryside, why don't we leave Sumeru City and go sightseeing?
Sightseeing? That does sound pretty nice. I haven't set foot outside the academia in quite a while. I used to enjoy visiting the rainforest, but it's been a while since I've been there. Maybe a lot has changed. Okay, why don't we go there and take a look?
We can just do that. I am thinking this chain is taking longer than I thought. I hope it'll be faster to get the other endings. Otherwise, I don't want to go too late. I'm already getting a bit tired, but I also just don't want to go super late with this. Warning, based on the path you've picked, you may want to grab an Ahita.
Even the air here
Was I supposed to read that before I triggered that? Whoops. Well, surely it'll be fine, right? Can we leave out of this? We cannot. Alright, well, surely it'll be fine.
I just want to forget about the thesis altogether.
Good for now? Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I'm just kidding. Knowing me, I'd only be able to forget about it for a little while. This doesn't count as trying to avoid my problems, does it?
Your state of mind is just as important as efficiency if you want to solve the problems you're facing.
That's quite the legitimate excuse. No, it's more of an explanation. Even I'm starting to get bolder with my words. I grew up in a place like this. Looking into the distance now with the breeze in my face makes me feel like a kid again. Oh, those were the happiest days.
What did you usually do as a kid?
I had a bunch of friends back then, and we would go pick wild berries in the woods. No matter what ingredients we found, we would cook them over a fire, and whoever lost one of our games would have to eat all of it.
Ooh, that sounds a little intense.
No, it wasn't that bad. It really depended on how lucky you were. Grilled apples and sunsettias are actually quite delicious.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, that does sound good. Remember how long penance was? Yeah, Layla's is longer. I may have chosen the wrong one to do today. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just do a few of hers then, and then we'll end. It's fine. Why don't we go find something to grill as well?
Sure. haven't done that in ages. Let's go. Apples and Zaytun peaches were the most popular fruits back then. Oh, and of course, grilled fish is delicious too.
Juicy
A fish
Zaytun peach.
skin releases oils while cooking, which drip into the fire and cause it to burn even brighter.
She's just gonna walk past them. She is. Okay. So we gotta collect these. Juicy Zaytun peach. Fruit of a forest shrub. Its flesh is firm and sweet. It is said to have a calming effect on the mind, which presently makes it very suited for Layla. Also, I'm gonna switch off to a Nahida real quick.
I've been waiting.
Looks like Jazz calmed down, so she should be fine. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how far we can get. Just remember. Oh, her mind.
I see everything.
After she's done walking. Okay. A plump horror fruit. Commonly grown in the hot and humid rainforest, this fruit has a special spicy aroma. Compared with other fruits, a greater layer of flavors can be achieved.
But we would always get yelled at by the grown-ups if they caught us sneaking into the river to catch fish. What's the big deal? We just want to swim. That's what we used to say. But now that I think about it, it really was quite dangerous. Thank goodness nothing bad ever happened.
These are just regular Zaytun peaches. Fresh apple. What about these over here? Juicy Zaytun peaches. I'm gonna leave one. I want to see if we can keep any after this. These fresh apples are also going to be different. So we do one. Crisp and fragrant, aside from being eaten raw or used to ferment a beverage, roasting apples also brings forth a distinctive flavor. Alright, we'll pick up two. If we need to do something else here, we'll pick up one more.
Hey! I've been getting hungry thinking about food all this time.
Oh. Alright.
I think we found enough now, don't you?
Sure. Why is there only one hearth? Oh, there was only one, wasn't there? Well, I guess we have to submit the horror fruit. Do we keep everything else, though?
Alright, these should be enough. There's nothing like the smell of fresh ingredients. They already smell delicious. I'll be here cleaning the ingredients. Can you please fetch some firewood for us?
There were 4 apples, 4 horror fruits, and 7 Zaytun peaches. Well, I purposely didn't pick up these 2 peaches. I don't know where the other 3 horror fruit were then. Now the question is, did we get to keep any of them? Probably not. Here. I think. Oh, we do. They're right here still. I don't know if they'll be there for much longer. Nahida line?
Everyone hold it? This is a good spot for a fire. Even if the fire was to spread, it'd be easy to contain.
She's always thinking. Collect firewood over here.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
The wind rises.
Evil bears its fangs. Not right now.
Squall and fury.
Alright, where's this? Over here. Yes, yes, we'll collect firewood in a second. Oh, it's these guys. Okay.
I see everything.
Take it easy.
Cool.
Leave it all to me.
I'm glad I put that shield up.
Behold!
Dry firewood. Firewood collected at one's leisure. The wood is of appropriate size and dryness for a campfire. Food cooked using this will have the natural scent of charcoal. Hopefully they will grant Layla a bit more vigor.
Mmm, fresh food is the best. I feel like I've traveled back in time. We all used to run around in the woods when we were kids. Trees and mud was the world we knew best. It doesn't matter how long I'm away from the forest, I won't ever forget the feeling of running through the trees. Oh, how about you? Can you relate to that feeling? It's almost like not knowing the world will change or ever expecting it to change.
I'm afraid not. I'm an adventurer after all. Although adventurers rarely ever stay in one place, I hope I can experience that feeling one day.
Whatever the case, it's a very warm feeling.
Diamond strip mining is so boring. Yeah, it's a grind.
In the end, I passed the admissions exam, and the life I had led came to an abrupt end.
Oh.
Later, as I sat in a lecture at the academia, my mind started to wander and I began to think about home. It was then that I realized how long it had been since I went back. I can't go back anymore, and other similar thoughts started to come to mind. I guess I'm still not used to being in the academia yet.
There's a purpose for every stage in life.
You're right. So we should let go of the past. I suppose this is also part of growing up. But reminiscing about the carefree life of being a kid sure works wonders for the mind. You start missing those moments once you leave them behind, and that's part of moving forward. From now on, I'd like to cherish every single day of my life, even when it's not the smoothest of rides.
Everything will get better. I know you can do it.
I'll take the compliment.
We got one heart down. She's one heart less stressed.
A little bit of sugar and a good view really go a long way for relaxation.
Honestly, think Bennett's Hangouts might be one of the shorter ones. Really? We really did just choose the longest one.
I thought
Man.
it'd be impossible for me to enjoy something like this. I thought I'd never be able to get my mind off my thesis. But now, I feel like I'm fully enjoying myself. It's really great. So, what are we doing next?
Sometimes you don't need a plan. It's just nice to stroll around and see what happens.
You're right. I've been doing research for so long that I'm used to having a certain routine. A carefree stroll. I like the sound of that.
Layla's isn't that long. Bennett's only seemed super long because it kept getting distracted by chat. That's true. I mean, of all the times to get distracted by chat, I think the Hangout events is probably the best, or at least the most ideal time, because it's not like super critical lore stuff or anything. It's just a vibe. It's just a chill vibe.
Someone needs...
Search for it.
such a large lake here. Oh, it's so beautiful.
And I mean, I also do like talking with you guys. Like clearly, because I still just read every single thing. Like I choose to get distracted, I guess, is what it comes down to. But like, it's nice to be able to interact. Says you, Farazan's revealed lore about her family. Did she? You're probably right. It's been so long since I've done Farazan's.
The feeling of cool lake water can wash away all your troubles. Can you wait for a minute? I'd like to wash my face. I think it'd be refreshing.
Why don't we just go for a swim?
Huh? A swim? I can't remember the last time I went swimming. I might not even know how to anymore.
It's impossible. It's one of those things that you never forget.
Okay. I'll try to swim over there.
Let's see who can get there first.
Wait, no. I'll definitely lose. No, forget about winning or losing, Layla. It'll be fun either way. Wait, we're starting already?
Where is she? Where are we trying to get to? Oh. I kind of thought there'd be a Layla next to us that we're actually swimming a race against. Or, you know, I also kind of thought that it was just going to end there, and the end scene. Oh my gosh, I was not paying attention to the stamina.
As expected, I lost. How would I be able to beat an adventure at something like this?
I think you're a great swimmer. You weren't too far behind.
Really? Among my childhood friends, I was considered one of the more athletic ones. But that's just like how I used to think that I had a gift for learning. After coming to Sumeru City, I realized that I only thought that because my hometown is such a small place.
Oh.
On top of that, I'm getting weaker and weaker because I'm barely able to sleep nowadays. There's no way I can bring myself to brag about anything now.
You really are too modest.
Please, you're always encouraging me. I'm starting to feel embarrassed.
Wait, are we actually going to get her stress down to 0?
But swimming again really feels great. Every muscle in my body was engaged. I probably wouldn't have to worry about my thesis if I turned into a fish, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just kidding, of course. I'm sure fish have worries of their own. I'm quite content with how things are right now.
Not the biggest fan of Layla, but feel bad for her. I know. I mean, I love Layla. I think she's super sweet. But yes, I do feel bad for her. By the way, to get the 0 stress achievement, she actually has to finish her thesis. You can't just go camping with her. Nice try. Darn, we were close. We were close.
Let's keep going, shall we?
To where? Ooh, trampoline.
There's a mushroom here. You want to jump on it to see what's up there?
Let's do it.
I haven't done this in a while. I kinda want to give it a try.
Bounce. Alright, let's go. More? We're just jumping on all of the mushrooms.
The wind rises.
That doesn't quite get us there. Okay. Ooh. You. Alright. What is up here?
We've walked pretty far now, but I barely felt the time passing by. I've been staring at books in my thesis every day. I've forgotten how nice and happy life actually can be.
That's why I said your life shouldn't completely revolve around your studies.
You're right. No matter how much of a hard time I'm having in academics, I should still find the time to look after myself and fulfill my needs. You really understand more about life than I do.
Would you like to take the opportunity to release all your stress?
Release my stress? Oh, I see what you mean. Being at the top of a mountain really does make someone want to yell out loud. But it's a little uncivilized, isn't it?
It's okay. We're already here, so we should make the best of it.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Just promise not to laugh, okay?
Oh, is she actually gonna do it? I'm not laughing at you, Layla. I'm promise. That was sweet. That was kind of cute.
What an amazing day! It feels like my entire body is bubbling with excitement after yelling like that.
No, you promised? I'm not laughing at her, I promise. It wasn't like that. I thought that was cute.
This happiness was so common as a child, but before I knew it, this feeling was buried in the bottom of my heart.
Oh.
It's getting late. Why don't we rest here for a while? I'll tell you some interesting astrology stuff when the stars come out. Oh, but it's alright if you don't want to listen to that kind of stuff. We can also tell jokes about life, or talk about anything you're interested in.
We can talk about whatever you'd like.
Okay. Then I'll tell you more about me.
Wait. Wait, but she has zero stress. Wait, but Jua, she has zero stress. Why do we not get the zero stress achievement? She's at zero stress right now.
The only reason I ever chose to study astrology is because of how beautiful the stars are at night. That's all.
Too bad she didn't finish her thesis. Sad.
My teacher told me that nature possesses a certain power that grants people an equal amount of kindness and fairness, regardless of the different talents they may possess. And that's why I wanted to call the kind person who's always helping me as the blessing from the stars. The stars in the sky are something that brings happiness to people.
Yes, they truly are.
Everything about home is filled with purity and passion. My memories of that place are wonderful. I never want to forget them. If I were to ever discard anything so pure, I don't think I'd ever be able to find a place to anchor myself in the vast sea of knowledge. That's why, no matter how tiring or how hard it gets, I won't let my family down. They are already an important part of me.
That's another reason not to lose yourself in the face of pressure.
Yeah, thank goodness you were there to help me out, or I don't know where I would have ended up.
Not sure if it's zero stress, just the lowest Layla's anxiety level possible.
We probably still have a while until the stars come out. Only kids sit around like this, waiting for the stars to appear.
This looks like the ending of a quest. Oh, I guess not. Oh, okay, there was. Oh, that's cute. That's so sweet. A moment of respite. I wonder if she's exhausted, or if she's finally relaxed. Let's protect this precious moment for just a while longer. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Back to this. Okay. So we hop over to a change of pace and go the second route. Okay, so from here... So I blush on. What is the second route? Well, I guess, hang on, I can check before I go in there. So fresh air. So the one that's not fresh air. What does that say, I wonder? Also, is that me? Is that a me cameo? Oh yes, thank you, Jua. I did forget that we could skip.
Let's sit down here.
Why don't we try facing the problem head on?
Face it head on? What should I do? Do you really think I can?
It's simple. Just break down the unfinished parts of the thesis into different tasks and tackle them one by one.
Oh, okay. I've got a pen and paper with me.
Of course she does.
Let me go through them real quick. The theory sections are pretty much finished. I'll be able to finish organizing the rest on my own. As of now, I'm missing crucial observation data. I need the results of an observation to validate the conclusion of my thesis. And then there's the preparation for my thesis defense. I'll need to mentally prepare.
Those don't sound too difficult. I can help you.
What? You want to help me with my thesis?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't even know how to show you my gratitude.
Don't worry about it. We've already come this far.
You're so kind. I had no idea I'd meet someone so nice in Sumeru City. Okay, I'll do my best. It's the least I can do, considering everything you've already done for me. First on the list is the experiment to get observational data. I actually had it all planned out several days ago and even borrowed a celestial globe from a Mahamada. However, the weather was rainy every single day after I borrowed it, and I was unable to compare the night sky against the celestial globe. There were a lot of people waiting to borrow the celestial globe, and I wasn't able to extend my time slot. So I returned it and haven't been able to borrow it again since. That's why I still haven't performed the necessary observations yet. I don't know what to do.
So, you're lacking some equipment?
That's right. The celestial globe is a high-precision device used specifically for researching the stars. Submitting an application to borrow one from the academia is pretty much the only way for me to get my hands on one.
Looks like we're gonna have to ask around the Adventurers Guild.
Huh? Why the Adventurers Guild?
Because no one has a network like Catherine does.
Oh, I see. The Adventurers Guild is open to everyone's commission, so she might have some ideas. Okay, let's go and try our luck.
And then, Jua, roughly how long is this branch? Maybe like compared to the one we just did. No, no, no. Yeah, bye.
Someone needs assistance.
Ad Astra Episosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How can I help you today?
I'd like to... I have a commission...
Oh.
It's kinda strange. How should I put this?
We would like to borrow a high-precision celestial globe.
Right. Equipment at the Academia is in very high demand, and we aren't able to borrow one now. We were hoping someone else might have something similar that we could use.
I don't know anything about astrology, so I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the device you were looking for.
Thinking I'm gonna show the 3 endings on this half of the path. I already did 1, so 2 endings left. So this one and then 1 more. Okay, sounds good.
However, one of our requesters happens to be an astrology enthusiast.
Oh,
I hear that he's a collector of all sorts of specialized astrology equipment.
oh, look at that.
After the Adventurers Guild helped him out, he indicated that he'd be happy to return the favor if the Adventurers ever need it. Perhaps we could arrange a meeting between you two. That should help solve your problem.
Really?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my job to provide adventurers with the necessary support. The man's name is Azam. Here's his address. You can go ahead and pay him a visit.
Azam. Oh, wait, actually, where is it? Okay, it's faster to go this way, I think. Oh yeah, much easier, okay. I'll just take those real quick. Alright, hi Azam. Azam, in relation to Azar? I hope not.
Hello, are you Azam?
Is it Azam or Azam?
Yes, I am. How may I help you?
Yes, I am Azam. Azam I am.
Ah, I see. Well, if it's a request from an adventurer, then I'll be happy to help you. I just so happen to have the device that you're looking for. Let me fetch it and show you, just to be sure.
Ooh, okay, that was easy.
This is it. Thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just got a little excited. Please go ahead.
Maybe 20 to 40 minutes to get through all the endings. No method of estimates doesn't work well here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get through them. We'll get through one at least for sure, and then we'll see about the second one. I think it should be fine though. We can probably do both.
To be honest, judging by what stands before me, I find it very hard to believe that you're an astute Ratawahist student.
Excuse us?
Well...
Astrology is a hobby of mine, and these devices have cost me both time and mora to collect. I cherish them as if they were members of my own family. Which is why I don't let just anyone borrow them on a whim. These devices are delicate and can easily be damaged if used inappropriately.
Oh, that's completely understandable. What can I do to better gain your trust?
How about this? I don't need a deposit or anything, but I'd like you to share the contents of your research with me. I'll ask you some questions.
I mean, this should be fine, right? He's already, like... He's no longer a well, I guess he is still an astrologist, huh? He's not a student, so he's not going to steal her work. I mean, I guess there's still some possibility of stealing her work.
If your explanation proves satisfactory, then I'll lend you the device.
Okay, no, I think this is fine. Warning, you're about to get 3 choices. One will let you get ending A, one will let you get ending A and an achievement, one will let you get ending B. By choosing wisely, just say the word and say to what not to pick. Okay.
Share the contents of my research?
Sounds good.
And answer questions?
You got this, Layla. You got this. Ooh. Wait, Jua, is the achievement the 0 stress achievement? This should be a piece of cake for you. Don't be nervous. Just explain what you've learned. If you mess this up, you will be able to gain his trust. Yes? Okay. So I'm gonna say it's probably not 3. 1 and 2. Don't be nervous. Should be a piece of cake for you. Just explain what you learned. They're basically the same thing. What's the main difference here? Don't be nervous. Just explain what you've learned. It should be a piece of cake. I think 1. Okay, Jua, just you can like confirm this one for me. Is 1 the one to get the achievement? Because I think it might be. If it's not 1, then it's 2 is what I'm thinking. But I'm tempted to lean towards 1. 1 is. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. Don't be nervous. Just explain what you've learned. And 3 is ending B. All right. Yep. I will get that one we'll get that one way later. Not by way later. Just that's such a mean thing to say to her. Don't be nervous. Just explain what you've learned.
Alright, I'll try. But I can't disclose the actual details to you. How about a general overview of the research? Would that suffice?
Yes, that would be fine.
You're probably aware that astrologists rely on the movements of celestial bodies to calculate the past and the future, as well as attempt to summarize the correlating principles, correct?
He is he not an astrologist? I thought that's the whole reason he had this, and how like he and Catherine, like, isn't he an astrologist? 1 and 2 is the same dialogue, just 2 adds a single point of stress. Wow. It's annoying.
Of course. This is the basic principle of astrology.
My current research is about a certain phenomenon called astral shift.
Interesting. That's not a topic any ordinary person would be familiar with. I have a basic understanding of the concept, but I'd like to hear you explain it.
Okay. Well, in short, it means that the results derived from astrology are prone to change. As time continues to flow, the stars change and everything else becomes affected by this change. However, what's actually driving the change is what's worth investigating.
I think that it might just be another law of nature.
If the changes follow a certain pattern or routine, then it could be explained as some law. But the changes are manifold, even when considering just a single star.
I don't think we've seen this side of Layla before, like the scholarly side, the researcher side. This is really interesting. I like seeing this side of Layla where she's... Because even though she still sounds like in her shy, timid voice, she's speaking with confidence because she knows the material. And also just, it's a nice side of her to see, like a whole different facet of her personality.
The changes could be resulting from a simple single orbit shift, or it could be a more complex double orbit, or even a triple or quadruple orbit shift. These phenomena have a dramatic effect on astrological conclusions. What I'm working on now is the research and prediction of the triple orbit shift phenomenon.
Triple orbit? By yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. That's right.
Still think she's not a rotologist researcher?
You do know that adding an extra star to the equation increases the computational workload by more than 10-fold, right?
It does get a little complicated, but it's still manageable with the use of a few self-invented techniques and a large number of star logs and star charts.
Self-invented techniques? See, she's a genius.
Which leads us to why I'm in need of a high-precision celestial globe.
Amazing. I suppose I should never have judged a book by its cover. I thought you were just trying to half-heartedly deal with some school assignment.
Do I really look like that sort of person?
Don't worry. I'm just joking. I was a little cautious at first, but now I trust you completely. It would make me extremely happy if my collection could assist a researcher in achieving tangible results. Just make sure you return it to me once you're done.
Oh, Oh, thank you so much. I really needed this.
Thank you, Orchid, for the care package. I appreciate it. Oh.
Good thing Azam was willing to hear me out.
I didn't really understand what you were talking about, but I thought you did great.
Really? I was just explaining what it is I'm trying to do.
You're starting to show signs of becoming a great researcher.
Really? I don't know if you really mean it, but I'm happy to hear that.
Why wouldn't we mean it?
I guess even the hardest problems can be solved as long as I'm willing to try.
Also need to sleep. Thank you for the lurk, Orchid. Get some good rest, my friend. Let me give you a tuck. Thanks for hanging out, Orchid. I'll see you next time. 7 iron pickaxes and only 20 diamonds? Oof. That's rough. I'm sorry.
Recording and comparing data will be much easier now that we have this device. I can do it all on my own, too. Let's continue with the plan. Can you help me with the rehearsal of my thesis defense? We can do that at the House of Dina.
Alright. I guess he's still here.
You're quite welcome. It makes me happy to see my equipment being used to its potential.
Is it? No, it's this one. It's misleading because of how far away the quest marker is.
Behold! The wind rises.
I wasn't sure if that water was real for a moment, but that little extra bit of flight for Wanderer, worth it. Totally worth it. Another 3 choices coming up. 1 gets the achievement, 1 just gets ending A, 1 slingshots you over to ending B for messing up so bad. Surely that's gonna be like a super obvious choice, right? Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll try to pick out the achievement option.
This seems like the best spot to do this. We'll need to be quiet so we don't disturb anyone. So here's what will happen during my thesis defense. After I present my thesis, the advisor sitting below will begin to ask questions. Theoretically, I should be able to answer any questions related to my thesis. However, I tend to get really nervous when my advisors look at me, and I end up completely forgetting what I plan to say.
About 70-ish blocks north, 90 blocks south, 70 blocks east, then left, right, up by 5 blocks every 2 blocks. That's intense.
That's why I want to rehearse and practice presenting my points in front of someone.
So I'm playing the role of an academic advisor, right?
That's right. You should have gotten the gist of the content of my thesis when I was explaining it earlier. So ask away.
I mean, we really didn't quite follow, but we'll try.
It's okay if your questions are a little off. I'll still treat them as real questions from an advisor and answer seriously.
Got it. You ready?
Wait a moment. Alright, Layla, you got this.
You got this,
You were able
Layla.
to explain everything earlier, so you can do it again. Alright, ask away.
Ooh. Do you know about the Great Machine? Can you briefly describe the application of law, triple orbit? Talk about quadruple orbit. Okay, so clearly the Great Machine has nothing to do with this. That slingshots us over to ending B. I think 1, again, is the achievement because it's very specific and spot on to her thesis. She's not doing quadruple orbit shift. She did mention it, but she is talking about triple orbit shift calculation. 1 is the achievement. Look at us.
sure.
Thank you, Jua.
The direction of this research
I
is
didn't
based
read
on
it.
the
Whoops.
results of previous research. It's about the feasibility of applying my methodologies to the remaining triple orbit problems. Based on a sample size of 124 cases, we could only achieve approximately 60% accuracy. The results were not reliable enough to be implemented as a law. You can see the common traits of the erroneous samples on page 3. Excuse me, I mean from the star logs in the appendix. It's clear that in each of the erroneous samples, one of the stars underwent a significant shift. This means that, we not only need to limit the number of stars, but we may also need to consider the degree of shift when applying triple orbit shift algorithms. Stars with greater shifts are often key in astrology readings. The next step of the research should be... the next step should be to identify the feasible thresholds of shift for applying our calculations.
I love hearing her talk like this. I'm so proud of her. She's so got this. I'm not sure why she's so she lacks so much confidence. 2 is ending a no achievement. Yep. I wonder how many stacks is in 1,234 blocks. If it's regular blocks that stack to 64, you just divide them. So if you do both options 2, that would lead you to ending A with no achievement. The combined stress would actually redirect you to ending B. That's wild.
And that's my answer to your question. Do you have any other questions?
Yes. Could you repeat what you said? Despite a few stumbles here and there, Layla successfully manages to answer all
We're
the questions.
finally done. I'm gonna need more practice. I can feel myself getting flustered, and I start to stumble whenever I'm asked questions that I'm unfamiliar with.
Your presentation could use some work, but I can tell that your logic is sound.
Oh, really? You mean it? Then this practice must be helping. During my first thesis defense, I stood like a statue on the stage and my palms were covered in sweat. I couldn't get a single word out.
Oh. It seems we've managed to address all the major challenges for you.
I didn't even realize it, but you're right. It doesn't seem like there's anything holding me back now. I guess that means I'm capable of completing the thesis all on my own. I can hardly believe it. This is amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really excited. This is the first time this has happened, really. I'm so happy.
You worked hard to reach this point. You don't need to rely on others anymore. Ooh, 2 points went away. It's around 19.15.
I'm not sure how to put this. I'm really happy about everything that's happened, but I'm also feeling a little sad. I still don't know anything about the blessing from the stars. Will it never happen again since I don't need its help anymore?
Nah, I'm pretty sure it'll keep happening.
That somehow makes me feel a little lonely.
Lonely?
Yeah, it almost makes the blessing feel like it was just a tool used for my studies, no? But I would really like to discover what the blessing actually is, if I ever get the chance. I want to express my gratitude for it, or better yet, maybe we could be friends. That's basically how I feel about it. Even if I know nothing about the blessing, I could still feel its companionship all along. It's almost like how you helped me. I really cherish and appreciate it. After all, it wouldn't be right to take such blessings for granted in our lives.
I'm sure it will also be very happy to know you feel this way.
That's good. I hope it's a little more satisfied with the way I am now.
There it is. She's already there. Ooh, we got a furnishing for it too. Natural yet incredible, the unfolding of events will be etched in her memories for a long time to come. That's cute. Alright, that is super sweet. We will do... You don't want 3 methods to redirect to NEB? Time to stress out Layla. No, but that was such a good one though. Can we just end it on that one for today? That was such a good one. That was such a sweet and wholesome one. And it's all also like about that time anyways. Like, I think we can probably put a pin in it for there. We'll do the stress out one first next time we get to this, and then we can do the other 2 after that. But I think, man, that was really wholesome though. I like that. It'd be really quick? Fine. Alright, how do we... Okay, right here. Ask the Great Machine. Oh, true. Right here, right? Thesis defense practice. Okay.
This seems like the best spot to do this. We'll need to be quiet so we don't disturb anyone.
Okay, Layla, I just want you to know, this is not me. This is not my choice. This was not my idea.
So here's what will happen during my thesis
Oh wait, we can skip. Alright. Do you know about the Great Machine?
Huh? No. What is that? Is this something that I didn't prepare for at all?
No.
You gotta be joking.
No.
About this question, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling very well. Everything is spinning.
Are you okay? Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. I haven't been sleeping very well lately. I tend to get dizzy from time to time, but don't worry, I'm fine now.
You don't sound fine. You almost sound like other Layla.
What's wrong?
I'm waiting for you to answer my question.
Oh, sorry. Can you please repeat the question? I didn't hear you clearly just now.
I think we broke her. I think she's broken. I don't think it's an issue of whether or not you heard me. You speak very differently from the Layla I know.
Alright. I guess the cat's out of the bag.
Yep.
Of all the times to wake up. You're Layla's friend, right? And from the looks of things, the 2 of you are preparing for her thesis defense?
Yep. And you must be the blessing from the stars.
With her long-term sleep deprivation, whenever her anxiety peaks, she loses consciousness and I take over.
Oh, it's when her anxiety peaks? I thought it was just a random, like, sleepwalk thing.
However, her unpredictable and varying sleep patterns are completely out of my control, so I have to make every second count. There's no one willing to help her here, so I have to step in. I am rather curious about you, though. Why are you trying to help her?
Well, she's finally decided to face the problems with her thesis head on, and she's working very hard on it.
Really? That's great. You're helping with all the things that I used to do for her. Seems like you've given her a boost of confidence with your encouragement. Now then, I can't really help her prepare for the thesis defense, so I'll be leaving some notes behind instead. You'll have to give them to her later.
Mm-hmm. Will do.
Okay, I should get started on those notes. If there's anything you're curious about, you may go ahead and ask now. I can answer you as I write. I'm used to multitasking. Oh, and I have to ask a favor. When you give the notes to her later, please don't tell her about my existence.
Why is that?
Well, she's always been in a fragile state. If she knew that there was another Layla who's always taking care of everything,
She might feel like everything she's ever worked for is pointless, and that could lead to some demoralizing thoughts. She's a resilient girl, but no matter how resilient she may be, no one can hold up to criticism and torment from themselves. If her condition grows any worse, it's possible that I might cease to exist as well. Then there wouldn't be anyone to help her.
But she's not doing very well now either.
She's getting better though, isn't she? It's apparent how hard she's working now. She's my source of knowledge. I'm merely the representation of how she would be if she were rested and healthy.
Man, this is what a rested and healthy Layla would be like. Oh my gosh.
I believe that she's one of the best, even in a place like the academia where geniuses come by the handful. But growth is a process and shouldn't be rushed. I will always believe in and support her.
It's good that she has you, or she might have already hit rock bottom.
Believe me, even if she were to end up at rock bottom, she'd find a way to somehow laugh it off as one of her silly mistakes and climb her way out. That's the kind of person she is. Alright, I've written down all the possible questions that I think the advisors might ask. Next, I'll put together a few words of encouragement for her. I'm not going to sign it, obviously. Oh, and don't forget about our agreement.
Of course. That's cute. They will never meet, but she will always walk alongside her. Okay, that was actually a good one. That was actually, thank you for having me do that one, Chua. That was actually a good one to end on. I thought it was just gonna be like like she just shorts out and like collapses in confusion. So I'm glad that I'm glad it wasn't that. Potato farm is all fully functional now. Get a lot of potatoes to eat. Nice, nice. All right. Yeah, that was a good one to end on. All right, let us. Oh, right, the achievement. What was the achievement? She's already tense. Help Layla finish her thesis without causing her further anxiety. Nice. I have 1,500 achievements exactly. Nice. How many achievements are there right now? I'll figure it out later. The other Layla just takes over for the explanation to Azam, and then skips the practice to make the notes for Layla. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's see if... Is Usa still streaming? She is. And she's streaming Deltarune. Here, let's do a welcome back raid. Something around 1,642. I mean, like, I'm almost there. 142 achievements. That's not that much. This one. Oh my gosh, please go away. All right, there. Welcome back, raid. There. There is the raid message for our friend Usa. Oh, let me sneeze it out one more time just in case. All right. There we go. All right. Thank you everyone for being here and hanging out. Funnily enough, Azam is actually more confident in other Layla as shown by his Nahida mind reading. Oh, that's funny. All right, but yes, thank you everyone for being here and hanging out. I appreciate all of you. Let's go show some love to our friend Usa and wish her a very happy welcome back to streaming. I will see you guys in a few days for the regular stream, and then the day after we'll be doing, like I said, we'll be doing the long stream to get through more of the new patch content. So I will see you guys then. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.